It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Alright, what's going on? So, guys, let me just post this in the live real quick. Looks like Ryan is doing what? Doing PGPY? I didn't see that. What is he? What is he looking at? I just literally did my watch list right now. I did not see that. D went off to 50. Oh, he got it from this level right over here. That's probably why. That's good. I like that. I'm actually looking at GU. GJ is actually more probable, so I fucking like that actually a little bit more. So I'm currently looking at GU right now. But, so on GU, I marked up a kind of a risk to reward kind of setup that I have here. I kind of don't like it. You know, even though GJ is more probable, we got a zone here. We do have divergence, but we broke through the divergence, so we're fine about that. I want to catch that D1 that he was mentioning. So he's talking about it right over here. Makes like a higher low from right over here. That's what I was looking at in the morning. I didn't catch this though. So I would have probably, I see how it is. Breaks to 50. There's kind of divergence right over here, which is probably why it went all the way down to the 800 EMA, which makes it a valid D2. Alright, and then we break to 50 again, you know, creating a higher low. And it's trying to, I guess it's trying to come over this level from this last divergent area. Yeah, so it did technically make a higher high. If you look for a retest on the 50, I like it a lot for enough risk to reward. We'll see. Alright, breaks to 50. Let's see what we do here. Okay. Also, so right now I'm looking at GBP, GPY, and GBP USD. I was looking at EuroCAD, but we're probably going to be undervalued here. Now we're holding this level. Okay. Almost swapping liquid 50. Let's see. And we got divergence. I like that. So I like ECAD a lot. High time frames are long bias. At least most of them are. So I want to be looking at some kind of, I guess, some kind of bullish confirmation, some bullish confluence. So when liquid 50 be rising to make that valid. GA. Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to go for a D2 on that, I can see that. It's off, ADR 800 EMA. It's oversold a little bit, so I see that. But I personally wouldn't trade a D2 right now. Got any questions? What's up, Michael?
What's up, bro?
Yo, bro, how's it going?
Chilling,
Just chilling.
chilling. I'm not seeing much.
Yeah, me too. Right now I'm looking at GJ, GU again, and EuroCAD. So EuroCAD, we just had some kind of bullish divergence. So I want some kind of momentum on that.
Yeah, I was looking at EuroCAD too. Bullish divergence on I guess it is on the 1 minute. Yeah, it's pretty clear cut.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that message in Discord, so I was kind of looking at it.
I'm looking at GJ and GU for D1s.
What the fuck are you listening to, bro?
It's not copyright music, bro.
Fucking GA is looks like it's gonna reverse.
Yeah, I saw that. It's possibly D2 on it. It's off a
It's
sniff.
only on the 1 minute though, which is kind of preventing me from taking it. It's so overextended.
Yeah, I definitely see
It's off
that.
the RSI oversold mark on the 15 minutes. But I'm kind of thinking about taking it because it made lower low, but I don't know.
And GA.
Yeah, GA.
I mean, I see it. There's for that overextended shit on the 1 minute. There's enough risk to reward toward the 800 EMA, so that That's usually on D2s. That's what I like to see. ADR, it's max ADR. Absolutely, it's overbought. Not oversold. I don't know if I said oversold, but it's overbought.
Yeah, no, I think I did. My bad. Yeah, I'm
Um,
gonna put it on
wait.
some very very small position. After it breaks through again, makes a does the almost late confirmation.
I mean, it just broke to the 50. Now it looks like it's bouncing again. I would wait
I
for
know
it.
after it breaks through, it makes an almost late confirmation.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not right now, but like after if it gives me an almost late signal, which I fucking love, with a lower high, then I'll do it. But until then, I don't know. I don't really like D2s off 1 minute. It's just they're very finicky.
I only like trading D2s whenever like it's a volatile. It's like trading volatile stuff. So who will just live stream? Oh. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get enter in GJ on small as a D2 as a D1. I like there's enough risk to reward on that. Higher time frames are more of a bullish sentiment than anything else. So gonna enter right now.
Oh, hey, AU just had a fucking huge shove, D2 shove. I missed it. Fuck.
Really?
There it goes. Damn it. I had that shit flagged too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate the fucking 1 minute, bro. You look at it, it's like whack-a-mole. You fucking look one way and it's gone. You look the next and it's fucking through the roof.
Yeah. I took a long on GJ. I like how this is showing. I may add in a little bit
What,
more.
GJ?
Yeah, I may add in later. We're already half an hour. Locking my stop by break even. Done.
Nice.
It's risk-free trade. Gonna close half of 1R. So once we break this level and we close above this level, guys, I'm gonna add in about 0.50% of risk, 0.25 to 0.50, quarter percent. I like this momentum that we're showing right now. We're about to close half right now. We got that wick right there. Interesting. I want to see if GU is actually going with my idea. Yeah, it is. It's pulling up.
I'm getting confirmation on GA.
For a short.
Yeah. Well, so far it just closed back above the 50. We'll see if it makes a lower high.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I closed a little bit, guys. Closed about 0.25%, then I just got stopped out, which is completely fine. I don't mind that.
Hey, when you get a chance, hop on the GA chart and tell me what you think about the T2.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to get that enough risk to reward on this.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Enough structural base on that.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it more.
Oh, give me a second. I was talking about my trade right now.
Oh.
I like how it's what it's doing right now.
Yeah, GA's doing weird shit. Oh. Let me sip my drink real quick. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swing CAD JPY actually.
Why is that?
1 second. You've got good price structure. The only thing I don't really like about it is that the liquid 50 could have a better slope to it, but it's in the buy zone for the last fucking week, 8 days, 9 days, or something like that.
Really?
So you're making higher highs and, well, not quite higher highs, but you're making lower or higher lows at least. And I've got good risk reward structure to the previous higher high, so.
We're rejecting off the zone. 7 seconds, 3 seconds. Some more bullish confirmation. Nope, we rejected off that zone.
What's on Discord?
Yep, clear rejection off that. Makes sense. See if we hold some support.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Does make it a little higher high. So we could see significant pullback on this, just enough to 1/4% for the day already.
Nice job, bud.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. GA. Yeah, I mean, it rejected off the 50 EMA. So for that, it's still bullish to me. Liquid 50 still in the buy zone. Like, whenever it rejects like that, it means there's still, like, it's trying to fucking, like, fake you out. I want to see more confirmation on that. You didn't get in, did you?
On what? CAD JPY?
Or on GA?
No, I didn't get in on GA. I haven't checked that out yet. No. If it breaks below the 50 again, I might. But like, yeah, I need to see. At least I like that lower high. But other than that, I'm not liking the fact that there's no. I'm not really seeing anything major in terms of EMA where that thing is bouncing off of. I mean, you've got some zone set. If you zoom out to the 1 hour, you've got some zone sets. Like a tiny one sets. No, it's not even there. Fuck. There's some sort of support resistance located at that level that was set like 2nd of July. Like that's kind of like something fucking random. And it made new highs. So I'm not entirely happy about the idea of shorting it, but who knows? So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But
So rejecting off that zone. We got 40 seconds. Strong bullish confirmation, confirmation. Let's go.
what you looking at?
GJ.
GJ.
12 seconds. 11 seconds. Ooh, let's go. Buyers coming in. We got 6 seconds. We close above the zone. Not yet. Alright, we rejected clearly off that. We got a strong bearish engulfing bar right there. You said CAD GPY or CHF GPY?
CAD JPY. I don't trade CHF pairs. I mean, I'm swinging it, so I know it's not going to go anywhere fucking fast.
Because I was looking at that in my watches, I didn't see anything on the 15-minute.
No, it's on the hour.
That's actually what I have planned today. I was looking at 1 hour's.
It's a shift candle off the 1 hour.
Shift candles are a little bit more accurate whenever you're trading the 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. And we're clear on news. I forgot to check that this morning. That's my bad, but we're clear on news, so that's good. Oh boy.
Typically, when you want to see a shift candle, I mean, it definitely looks like it's bullish. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But closes below that.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is the fucking like a little bit of a pendant that we got going on with the high on 30th June and then the high on 6th July. It's not exactly a very clear-cut channel, but other than that, man, like it bounces. It rejects off the 800 multiple times all throughout June. Finally popped above the 200 EMAs are aligned bullish. It's making higher lows. Like I'll take a bullish shift candle in that direction.
Yeah.
You know. not gonna complain too much.
No, it makes sense to me. For sure, it makes sense to me. I would just look at, pivots. Pivots are good. Take it up to that level.
And also, all JPYs might be producing a B1 signal, but I don't know if I'll take that since I've already got an A1 on CAD JPY.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that coming up today. The only thing that I don't like is on the entry. I guess if you look at the 15-minute or 1 minute, kind of rejects off that shift candle. But let's see if it holds the support on the 21.
On all JPY or
CAD JPY.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to though, you actually have. It looks like you got a swing trade D1 off the 5 minute, using the 1 hour to manage. That could be very interesting. Check out the bullish divergence on the 5 minute AJ.
Mm-hmm. Well, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I got you. GA is still doing weird ass shit.
See, I was making higher highs, guys, here. That's something I like to see. It is a bit choppy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Your CAD broke the 50 EMA.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
On what? The 1 hour? Yeah.
No, on the 1 minute. It just broke for I guess you would call that a D1, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a really nice D1 setup.
We could see a pullback off the 200 EMA. If we do.
On what? Your CAD? UCAD?
Yeah.
Whatever?
Your CAD, yeah. I want the liquid 50 to be in the buy zone. 50-minute TLR side confirmation. Pulls back to 200 EMA, and then I see all those confirmations, and then I see a pullback toward the 50. Then I'll take it.
All right, bro. Just let me know what the hell that happens. Oh. Still waiting on that 5 minute break.
On what?
D1 on JPY.
GUP JPY?
On AJ.
Come on, let's break this level, boys. Let's break this fucking level. Buyers come in and fuck this level up.
Here, bro. I'll throw my $2 at that level. Let me know.
Alright. 47 seconds. Let's fucking go.
What you looking at? GJ again?
Yeah. Rejects that level, as I say.
Yeah. I mean, at the head and shoulders right now, at least. Next 30 seconds.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, they're fake jellyfishes.
Oh, I'm kicking myself for not catching that AU D2 idea.
Short.
It's going straight towards the 200.
Really.
Yeah. Someone explain to me what the hell just happened on GA.
Yeah, it's rejecting off the zone. Both divergent zone.
Yeah.
We're just early. I'm still bullish on it.
You're still bullish on GA?
Or GA, or I thought you said GJ.
No, GA just threw up a massive 1 minute bar for seemingly no reason,
Yeah.
and so we'll see where that goes.
We're seeing the same number of chop from yesterday.
Yeah.
I just got out. Buy zone. Okay. Let's see. I like ECAD.
ECAD?
Yeah.
As a...
I'm about to, if their momentum kicks back in, I'm about to quickly take it and lock my stop.
You do you, bro. I don't know how the fuck you do that shit. Ugh.
Spread is fucking enormous.
I know.
I'm gonna have to wait.
Wait, what's your spread on ECAD?
Like, fucking 20 pips.
How, bro?
Actually, like 18 pips, but still.
I'm at like 2.5.
Fucking prop firm.
Oh, God. Doing that weird shit.
They used to pay me. So for this, I have to be a little bit careful to catch that bounce, because I don't want to be catching basically a breakout of that bounce, and then it'll basically go down all the way down to right over here, to this zone. So it's always something you guys got to be careful for whenever you're trading these kind of type of D1s. Yeah, I got out right over here, literally at break even. So I may re-enter if I see re-entry. I'm not in EuroCAD yet. I don't know. I'm waiting for like an actual bounce. And this is why I didn't enter whenever I test the 50 EMA, because it literally can go all the way fucking down over here. Look at that. This is why you guys have to be fucking careful with entries. There's no you can't be early on entries. You can be late. Who gives a fuck? But you guys can be early. Like, you know, imagine it's just fucking like then stops you out instantly. Ish, DM me on Instagram.
What?
I'm talking to this guy. Euro AUD. Hey, look at Euro AUD. See if there's a D2 on that.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid D2, actually. At least on the 5 minute, I like it. I don't know about the 1 minute. No, that's a lot of chop in 1 minute. Honestly, that's more of a fucking like a swing trade D1 on EA.
I don't trade
Yeah.
I really don't trade D2s unless it's something like really like significant.
I mean, it's off the 200 hourly 200 hourly EMA, so that's pretty significant, man.
No, for me, like, I literally don't fucking trade D2s unless it's something like fucking, like, Euro USD whenever I took that D2, something like that. Something off a really fucking big-ass level. Is Austin online? I haven't fucking seen him.
I don't know. He said he was going to be yesterday, but we'll see if that actually happens.
Trading, yeah. I'm about to wake this boy up.
Give him a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, Thursday, I think we're doing that interview.
When? Oh, with Austin?
Yeah.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah, dude, I'm psyched for it.
So whenever we go to Fort Sill, we're doing a fucking rock march.
More of a run since I turned in my rucksack already, which sucks.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I know, dude. I wish I could take you out on a ruck march.
Yeah, it would be fucking fun. Cause I fucking
A
ate,
nice
bro. I fucking,
mile before I got the legs.
bro. I'm in big ass trouble because I'm trying to fucking lean out, and like yesterday, bro, like I've been on this diet where like fuck it. I literally ate like a extra large pizza from Domino's with like garlic
happens.
parmesan with fucking like all kinds of fucking meat. Jesus.
It's funny because I took I also ate a fucking large pizza from Domino's.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, dude. Honestly, bro, just one little 12-mile ruck march will take care of all your calories. You'll burn 1,500 calories that day, and then you'll burn like another 2,000 trying to recover.
Oh yeah, for real, bro. Like Jesus, God. On my
Yeah.
rock march on what is it like Sunday? I lost 700 calories in less than an hour.
Yeah. Now imagine that for 4 hours, and then you'll
I like that. I'm entering on Eurocad.
on your CAD. Go
Yeah.
for it, bro.
I like that pullback. That's enough risk reward for me.
Actually, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that with you. Cause I broke under the 50 off of a D2 idea. I like that a lot. I'm putting stop loss above that recent low though.
Yeah,
Make it a better risk reward.
because it bounces from that significant low. I didn't enter yet. I'm waiting for just one fucking little detail.
What you waiting for, buddy?
That pullback. There we go. It bounces from the 50.
Nice. Let me know when you're in it.
I'm in it.
Alright, sweet. We'll watch it together then.
It's enough risk reward. I like that. It bounces from that low right over here. For me, that's enough risk reward on my level.
Yeah. Which, give me a number. What level are you shooting for? Cause I just put a blanket to RR. But
2R. Yeah, for me, I'm doing up to the 800 EMA, which is around 2R.
yeah, pretty much I'm just below that 800. Though I'm gonna lock it pretty much as soon as it gets in profit because I don't like how it rejected off the 200 on the 1 minute. But we'll see.
Yep.
We shall see.
Look at this fucking rejection. It's funny.
You know what's weird about TraderView and Alonda? I don't know if it's just me, but fucking like it'll show the price moving through my fucking order, like my like entry price, but it'll still show a negative balance for the position.
Really.
Yeah, it's super weird.
I'm about to lock my stop at break even.
Oh, there it is.
Break even right now.
Too easy.
Easy. You just fucking have to catch some momentum. Let's go!
That's fucking nice, man. That's real nice. Oh, sorry. Rip.
Just fucking, I hear that. I didn't get stopped out yet.
You didn't get stopped out? Fuck you, it stopped me out.
That's why I waited for like a better entry.
Still, man, I'll take a nice little break-even trade. I don't really care. That's funny.
It just fucking fucks you up, buddy.
Yeah, literally, it shows me enough profit to make me break even, and it just immediately fucking reverses. Classic market.
Hey, it's a break-even trade, motherfucker. No money
Yeah,
lost.
definitely
Fucking
worth
market literally could not fuck us up today with that trade. Break even, bitch. Yeah, GJ just freaking choppy.
You fucking love GJ. I'm still waiting on that fucking on the swing trade A1s. If AUD collapses, I'm gonna make a fucking some good money today. But we'll see. It's really like check out the fucking if you get a chance, check out EA on the 5 minute, and check it out on the 1 hour.
Oh my god.
What?
I almost got stopped out. I break even.
On what? Fucking
On EC. Holy crap. That was literally like what, like maybe half a pip from my.
Did you move it to break even when I did, and you just got lucky? What the hell happened?
No, I entered before. I entered a little bit earlier, so on that
I guess
pullback, so I got a better entry price.
Whatever.
Oh my god. And this trade, what if the trade just fucking goes like 10R from here? Let's see if we got any questions. On Eurocad. That's so fucking hilarious.
What?
It almost literally fucking saw me out of break even. Literally, like from this bar, I heard the ring from TradingView, like, oh, he got stopped out.
Yeah, no. It always sucks because you can hear my fucking stop losses. Wow, just fucking broadcasted that shit to the world, bro. But yeah, dude, honestly, I doubt that I'm going to trade anymore today because I've got that CAD JPY long on the swing trade. I've got and then 2 potential setups, which should be happening eventually. I just got to be able to make sure I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I really like the fucking Euro AUD one because you got 5-minute bearish divergence right below the 1 hour 200 EMA. I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm only trading GBP CAD and GBP JPY, and it's maybe GBP USD today if I have to.
If you have to, bro, you fucking love GJ.
I'm about to enter again.
Fuck you. You know what?
God, bro, EuroCAD is pushing up. All right, I'm about to lock, like I already lock my stop into a little bit more into profit. And I'm about to close half too. Oop, not yet, not yet, not yet. Give me some momentum. Or not, just don't fucking. Oh my god, GJ just fucking. Bro, GJ just fucking. This is why I fucking love GJ. Look, bro, did you look at GJ? Just fucking.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Candles. Fucks you up.
Looking at it right now. What are they talking about?
So I really fucking mastered my re-entries.
Yeah, I know you did.
Fucking awesome.
It's fucking insanity. Fucking insanity.
That's so fucking funny, bro. I was gonna re-enter and it just like fucking. I may re-enter if it bounces all the way here. If it doesn't, I'm fine. I'm fine for the day. My like 1/4%, and then I'm about to close another like what, like 50% on this trade on EuroCAD. So it'll take me up
Oh,
to.
so you say 50%? How big is your fucking position?
On what? EuroCAD?
Oh, no, you said close 50%. I thought you said, like, oh, I'm going to make 50%. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh no.
Out here smoking
Oh,
crack
no.
at 5 a.m.
There's no way I would risk my account, like 50% of my account. Dun, 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 dun.
Sometimes I'm very tempted to just switch back to my demo account and start making yellow trades.
Oh my god!
Like,
I just fucking got. I just got fucking stopped out of break even. That's a
join the club, buddy.
that's a flush. Because it almost hit 1R and then I just got stopped. Okay, it happens. That's a fucking flush.
How the fuck did it hit 1R? You didn't fucking move that shit, my guy.
I was waiting for it to hit 1R.
Yeah, that's falling fast.
Bum, 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 bum.
Who's it? EA.
Yeah, EuroCAD. I may re-enter again on EuroCAD.
EuroCAD?
Yeah. Jesus,
No,
GA is just pushing up. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Dang
no,
it.
you're making lower highs, and it looks like you're about to make a lower low. I'm not gonna go long on that one.
Oh
anytime
wait,
soon.
no. Why would you? Why would you enter right there? But my entries are really fucking coming into point. Let's fucking go.
I don't know, bro. Your entries like fucking are batshit insane to me. So I'm gonna wait until I get a lot better, and I'll follow along.
1.34 my re-entry on my D1 on this trade. There's a 2R already. But this is why, I mean, I just lock myself at the break even like almost every fucking time because I'm not gonna risk my account. I trust my re-entries, but you know, I don't want to lose any money.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, props to you for being able to fucking re-enter like that. You've got probably some of the best.
Probably the best fucking the best fucking win rate.
No, not. I mean that too. You got a very high win rate, but like in terms of being able to read price structure and like articulate that, because like half the times we'll be, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I'll be tracking something like, oh yeah, we're making higher highs and higher lows. You'll be like, oh yeah, we got fucking divergence on this time frame. You got this and that. Just the detail that you go into these things is fucking props to you, man.
Jesus
But yeah,
Christ.
no, I don't fuck with what you do because, oh fuck, it's crossing.
You got stopped out?
Finally. No, it's crossing. Oh, they're both crossing.
So it makes a higher low from right over here.
Oh god.
So that's a bit unfortunate. But I got stopped out of break even, so I don't fucking care. This is exactly why I trade so fucking aggressive all the fucking time. Lock my stop, take like profit. Jesus, I would have fucking, if I just held that D1 from like right over here. Actually no, this is my first this is what I was looking at. 2R. My first like this entry right here goes about 3R on my first entry. And then on my re-entry 2R. Just mastering the fucking entries. Let's go. D1, it's just literally simple price action, mastering the system. It's making a higher low, bounces from that significant EMA, makes a higher high from right over here. There's a zone, We were just waiting for a breakout to happen. Basically, we were seeing a bounce on the zone, bounce, 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 bounce range, and then we finally saw a breakout right over here. Too bad I didn't catch that breakout because I was watching EuroCAD. To be honest, we could be just a little bit early in EuroCAD, so we'll wait. We'll definitely fucking wait for it.
Early, not late.
Yo, oh fuck, Liquid 50 is falling. I don't like that. That's a less probable trade. We'll see. Let's see what it fucking does. I want to see a pullback close above that zone, and then we close above that zone. Nah. Fucking say you are now. See, from all my re-entries, like I didn't like none of them like were even close to getting like stop me out actually from like position size. But I you know only reason I got stopped out is because I put my break even on. Okay, I see. Let's close above this zone. Let's go.
Fucking EA is gonna be really nice once it fucking. Gotta re-add my alert.
Bum. We are a 1/4% in profit today. So about
Nice.
1 point like what like more than a half a wait what 1.50% on the week. Okay, I like this. But it is like making a lower high from that, so. Head and shoulders right over here. I want it to bounce from a significant level. I want to look at the 15 minute and see what it's doing. It bounces from the 200 EMA, so that's why something I like to see, for sure. It literally was so close to 1R. That's a flush.
I know, dude.
Fucking market is just like you ain't fucking making money today. Alright. Actually, I fucking see that. What positions are you on right now?
Long CAD JPY on the shift candle 1 hour, and then I'm actually long. I just got entered into AUD JPY for another swing trade.
You're fucking trading a lot of AUDs.
That's it's if the signal presents and the signal presents. The AUD JPY and has a very low small position. I'm betting like $5 on it. So it's even half my usual position. That's primarily because I want to save some margin available for Euro AUD when that breaks.
So you said CAD JPY?
I don't know why. Like it's not like I've got a bias towards AUD pairs. I really don't want to trade them, but if that's the signals that it presents, then that's the signals that it presents.
So you said AUD JPY?
Yeet. Check out the bullish divergence on the 5 minute. It just broke the 5 minute 50 EMA. It's got a nice large bearish pin bar. It's kind of fucking up my stuff right now, but like I said, I'm probably waiting for a re-entry. See if it rejects. Price had just gotten done rejecting off of the 21 EMA on a like bullish, and you got to see all those massive fucking pins in the 5 minute. If you're looking at what I'm looking at, so.
Question is, fuck, should I re-enter on GJ?
Oh my god.
I want my money. Market fucking owes me money.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
you're making higher highs. It's retesting that zone a little bit.
Mark my words, I'm literally gonna catch my 1/4% or 0.5% on EuroCAD or GJ today. Fucking, I don't care what it fucking takes. I will literally fucking. Market thinks it can fucking trick me today. Watch me.
Oh my god, you can't go.
I'll literally fucking lock myself
You
so
gotta
fucking
go
fast.
with the flow.
Bro, you don't know. I literally fucking make money on losers on our system. That's how fucking finessed I fucking finessed the market.
Oh, bro, I completed that transaction. I've got like 20K in the account right now, which is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god. Don't fucking blow that shit.
I'm betting $5, man. I'm still learning.
I know. But instead of, you could accidentally press on TradingView $500 and $5.
Oh, fucking rip. The crazy part is, even if I did that, if it was an A setup, it'd still be within my fucking rules. I just haven't fucking backtested it enough that I want to be able to do that, you know?
What is it, like fucking, is that like 2% of your account?
Yeah, something like that. Just over. That's
no
2.5.
2.5, yeah. Fuck, we're so bad at math, bro. Fuck that.
All I need to do is calculate RR, bro. That's all I need to do math for.
Damn. Okay. So the reason why I didn't re-enter right over here, guys, is it's making lower highs, and that's something I just don't like trading. I don't like trading against structure. So, even though I want to trade EuroCAD, I'm not, sticking to my rules. On GJ, though, I think I'm going to enter on quick risk to reward setup. I hope everyone watching this know, like, trading our systems, like, just don't fucking follow my trades. Because Barrett fucking right over here knows not to follow my trades.
I've gotten burnt a couple of times following his trades. Yeah, because, I mean, just like with everything else, it doesn't really matter what anyone else is doing. You gotta trade your own, you gotta plan your own trades, you gotta trade your own plan. So even if he's hopping in and out in the markets like every other minute, he's a fucking madman. That's his plan, and so he trades his plan, he plans his trades, and he trades his plan. And you gotta do the same thing. So I'll only hop in with them if our plans fucking align, or if I see what he's saying. The majority of the time, I don't, and I'm just here as a fucking cheerleader.
Exactly.
And because he keeps me awake with his fucking obnoxious, non-fucking copyrighted music.
I like that. There's enough risk to reward up to that bullish divergence zone.
You still looking at GJ?
Yeah.
That fucking bullish divergence zone.
20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90. 246, 246, 246, 246, 246, 246. Let's go.
Oh man. I'm literally just waiting for that signal on EA to present, and I'm fucking going back to bed.
Huh. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Yeah, exactly. This is why I didn't enter on EuroCAD. Unless we finally break this structure over here, we start making a higher low. I mean, a higher high. Interesting. Breaking the structure, and then we're making a higher high from here. So this is what so if we break structure, so we're making lower highs, but if we break this lower high, basically we break the 50 again, we break this structure right over here and make a higher low, I mean a higher high, and then we touch the 50 again. That's where I will enter again on a long. Just all reacting, guys, no predicting. Bum, bum. Looks like DJ is pushing down. Bum. Breaks to 50 one time. Still waiting for like bullish confirmation on that. GA long after it broke the 1 minute divergence. Is there a D1 on GA?
GA.
Yeah.
I can see low of a D2 on GA. 1 second. It's not off of any sort of particular level that I'm seeing though.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing, like, I see the bearish divergence on it clear as day. The problem is it's not off of any level that I like. And honestly, I'm already watching.
All right, long. Is there a D1 going long?
What's up?
Is there a D1 going long?
Is D1 going short on GA?
Yeah. Or a D2 or whatever?
I mean, yeah, D2 going short. This bearish divergence is not bullish.
Just Mac, if you could send up your markup in Discord so we could see what you're looking at. Okay, I think I'm gonna. I didn't enter on GJ yet, but I think I'm gonna enter. Give me a fucking second, come on. Pues rápido, rápido, vamos a querer. I entered. Entry pirate, what is it like right over here? Yep. I just hit break even right now on GJ again. Give me 1R, boys. Give me fucking 1R. Come on, let's go. 1R, 1R. Give me 1R. Just give me 1R. I swear, if I get stopped out of break even, well, give me 1R. Bum, bum. That's actually going to be my third trade. Oh my god. Did I get... I didn't get stopped. Okay, I got stopped out now. I got stopped out of break even again. Okay, that's 3 trades. I mean, 2 trades on G... Yeah, wait, fuck. I need to check my fucking trade. That 3 or... No, that's my third trade. So, what my rules tell me is basically... waiting. I mean, 1/4% isn't bad for the day.
No, I'll take that.
Like I got what 2 break-even trades, and then 1/4%. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, no money fucking lost. Let's go. Market isn't fucking taking my hard-earned money.
Not today. Not today. I think all I've got is 1 break-even trade so far. But I've got a bunch of swing trades that won't I won't find out how they're doing until
This is
much
interesting.
later.
So you're failing to make a lower high. We make a higher. We're making a higher low from right over here. So if we break this structure right over here, guys, I wanted to break this zone right over here that we have. I wanted to break the trend line as if possible, close above that, and then we retest the 50, and then I'll get in. But I think on GJ, I'm done for the day. Because for my rules, if I take more than 3 trades and I can feel like find like a clean, I guess, setup, then I'm out for the day. So on GJ, I love you, GJ, but I think we're gonna have to say goodbye trading today for you. Come on, let's put some gang music.
Put it on my SoundCloud, bro.
No, it's because it can't be copyright music, or I'm gonna get like completely flagged by the freaking copyrights people. I love the song.
Stupid intellectual property and whatnot.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid in my opinion. Like, can we
Oh,
like can we not fucking play music and like lit out during a stream? Come on. So we're gonna be basically going for a run. How much miles are we doing, bro?
me
Us.
or us?
Yeah.
Next weekend?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 5.
5? Let's fucking do it. But I can't. I don't think I can run for 5.
You'll find a way.
I'll find a way. Baby, I'm perfect now. Today, I'm probably gonna do like a little rock march today, and then do a full day.
Nice.
Is your gyms open today?
Yeah, my gym's open today. Gyms are open today, which is nice. I did bench press and chest and back yesterday. I need to do some sort of cardio today, but like at the same time, I want to wait for my fucking headphones to come in.
When are they coming in?
They came in yesterday, but the problem is they came into the postal service and they came in through the USPS and not like a civilian postal service.
Mm-hmm.
And so they are sitting at like the welcome center right now instead of at my hotel, which sucks. So I have to go pick that up. They have such weird hours. It's annoying.
Really? For like the military?
Yeah.
Military?
No, they open up. They're like open from like 8 o'clock to like 12 o'clock, and then they shut down. I'm like, this is fucking irritating.
Yeah, that sounds irritating.
Yeah.
Alright. Gee, like, look at this. Even, like, I got stopped on my range tree right here, guys. I mastered that re-entry right there. Look at that. 1R if I just kept my re-entry. Oh my god. What is that? Almost 2R. 3R. 4R. 3R, 4R. Man. I took like freaking like so many re-entries on GJ and like took only a 1/4% unfortunately. But hey, my rules in place helps me protect my capital. It makes me profitable long term. That's what much important. So we could see a rejection off this point right over here. So something to be careful with. How are you calculating your risk in entering so quick? Clash of Clans Let's Play said, how are you calculating your risk entering so quick? Well, man, it's called literally practicing every freaking single day and trading every single day. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I fuck up. Sometimes I fuck up my risk to reward. Like, oh, I did my math wrong. But most of the days, you know, like, it's just practice, you know, like, I've been doing this for such a long time where, you know, I had to, like, basically quickly calculate it, you know, what is pips, so 10 pips with a 10 lot, you know, how much is that? That's $100 if I'm risking, you know, 10 pip, like, a 1 lot on 10 pips. Like, it's just all about, like, I have to calculate it. What's 20 pips with 20 lots? You know, it's 2 lots, which is $20 with, you know, 20 pips on that, so 20 times 20. It's just like, you know, I have to calculate it so quick in my mind that it's all thing. And sometimes I use a calculator, like I have a calculator right over here, where I, like, you know, I quickly, if I need to, like, quickly do that. But like in my head, I already have like a little chart saying, you know, 1 lot, 2 lots, 3 lots, 3 lots is $30 per pip. If I have 5 lots, I'm risking $50 per pip. So if I'm risking 5 pips, I'm risking basically what, like $250 for that entry. So it's just quick, guys. You gotta fucking go quick, because market doesn't care if you're just like waiting. Up to R and GA. Do you take it short or long? Mac, just Mac.
GA.
Yeah, I don't fucking see.
I don't know. If you're going long on that, bold move, man, because there's a lot of bearish divergence. Whole divergence on that. I mean, granted, it just broke through the previous divergence set line, but still divergent, at least on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. I don't know if he's on the 15 or what he's on.
What are you eating? Bro, you eat a lot, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, no more than most people do.
I feel like you eat like a shit ton. Like you're just basically in the middle of fucking night. You're like, Bro, I'm so fucking hungry. I'm gonna go eat some Popeyes or some shit.
Yeah, during like meal times. There's also, oh man, shit. I usually eat breakfast during trading hours, and then I go for a run later on. What time's it? 6.
Yeah.
I can wait around for this EA to drop for another hour, and then I gotta get going.
I should probably like put like, hey, place my trades, or like, you know, I want to do that. Let's see, how do I do that? Text box, text. This must be annoying.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
Okay, so we broke through this. We're still making, I guess, a higher lower from right over here. I like that. Hey, do you want to film like an interview on Saturday or something?
Sure.
All
I'm
right.
down.
Bet. Because it'll be one of our last times we see each other, brother. You're gonna be.
I know.
You're gonna be an
Until you
officer.
come down to North Carolina with me.
North Carolina. Well, not Florida.
Yeah.
Florida sounds better.
Yeah. Well, you need to get the fuck out of Oklahoma. These goddamn tolls.
Do you think the gyms are gonna be open for like guest passes or guests? Or no?
Nah, not by Saturday.
Uh, Wait, what do you prefer, like Saturday or Sunday?
Either day works just fine for me. Probably Saturday, since Sunday I've got to make sure all my shit's packed. I leave Monday.
Okay, sounds good. Friday, I have like a little date, so
Adorable.
that's horrible. What the fuck are you saying?
That is horrible.
How's that horrible?
Adorable, like cute.
Oh, I thought you fucking said horrible. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Trying to hit on my fucking date life?
Nah, dude. I'm. Oh.
Okay, so we broke that structure. We're basically had like a little wedge. I wanted to close above that zone and trend line, and then retest on the 200 again. And then if we do like a little retest off the 21 or 8 EMA, then I'll enter again. Yeah, you're kind of just pushing up. So, like we said again, guys, we are mostly early in our entries. Not wrong. I just completely rejected that zone. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, come on. Reject off that zone. Come on, close above the zone, please. Buyers. Nah. It's like, you ain't gonna buy anything today, son. Everybody has corona in Florida. Well, I'm going to Florida probably around my birthday because I turn 19 in August 15. So I may just visit Austin for maybe a week or some shit like that.
Go for it.
Either like, so this is what I'm deciding. Either get a new car for my birthday or travel. That's like what
I
I'm.
usually move and just say fuck it, just move down there.
Well, I mean, eventually I will get a fucking new car. Like before October, I'm getting a new car. Oh shit, bro! You didn't remind me. I gotta call my sergeant.
Yeah, you gotta call
Okay, so we rejected off that. Will I want to re-enter there? That is the question. And my answer is no. There's no way I'm gonna re-enter from that. Okay, yeah, there's a zone right over here. But like that's not a significant level. Like, come on, not even this level. Like I wouldn't. That's a bit risky if I came off from here. So if it price came over here, rejected off this level, that would be a little bit like just hard. Like if it rejects off this level, bounces again, goes all the way here, rejects off the 50 EMA and then goes up, then I'll look to take it long. But if I don't catch that re-entry, hey, it's fine. It's completely fucking fine. We're seeing some divergence here. Yeah, you're a CAD just from that little entry. I guess like the little entry risk reward setup that I had right over here. It's about almost 1R. Yeah, 1R. So if I took that, I would be up 1R. I would have closed 50% there. And then right here will be 2R, about 2R. I would have closed 50% right at that large candle. Lock my stop by break even from right over here. I want to mark this up. And then it hits 2R, close another 40% right at that point. No, actually, I would wait. I would wait for this entry. So if this next candle was bullish, yep, I would have basically wait for a large momentum like that, and then close 40% on 2R. Done for the day, basically. Leave 5%. This is exactly what I would have done with my re-entry, on my re-entry on EuroCAD. 2.25R already. You just gotta be careful though. You know, not all the time will price do that. But it's definitely a nice breakout from over here. You were rejecting off this level, basically ranging, breaks out. We're probably gonna see price rise all the way up to the 800 EMA. Austin basically ghosted everyone. No, he's probably tired. I would be fucking tired if I just moved. How's your trades coming up, buddy?
Mine?
Yeah.
Structure on AJ is holding. I'm still in the red, but it's just made a higher low. It's putting on like an inverse head and shoulders position. So I'm not too concerned about that. I might re-enter since it's giving me the late entry type of deal. EA, I'm still waiting on it to come down. If it does come down, it should be a really nice trade because, like I said, it's off of that 200 EMA, which will be really nice to use as a short. CAD JPY.
Are you still looking at AUD JPY?
What's up?
You're still looking at AUD JPY?
I'm in it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, it broke the 50. I'm in already. But it's about to break through the 50 again. I might take another, since I took a downside position the first time, since I didn't want to have my risk open too much. I might take another $5 position, but
No, only take a 5 whenever it makes a higher high and then retest the 50 again.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if it makes it retest everything, but yeah, structure's gonna have to hold in there for me to do that. But right now, like I said, man, I'm waiting on EA to come down. If it does, which it should, but who knows? You gotta react, don't predict. So I'm just waiting on that to, if it presents for an entry, and then I'm done for the day. Because I besides the one swing trade that I took, which was break even with you on UCAD or GCAD, whatever the hell it was. Other than that, I haven't taken any day trades, any scalps.
Yeah. It's a bit of a, I guess, more of a choppy day today. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a choppier day.
Which we don't even have any news, so.
No, we've got no news. Like
Wednesday we don't have news. Thursday we don't have news. Only Friday we have news.
Yeah.
Man, that re-entry though. Fuck. 3R for my re-entry. For my re-entry. Holy crap. Bro, look at GJ. Oh my god. Bro, holy shit.
Hey, look at GCAD right now.
Oh my god. 5R for my re-entry on that. Fucking, what is that? 6, oh my god, 4R. Bro, holy crap.
Yeah, it's nuts. I missed the 1 hour entry on it too.
This is, that's not normal. That's just China news. Fucking, the China news is fucking affecting Japanese yen right now. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's funny. So fucking funny. Damn it. Imagine if I held my trade in the original position size and then, like, you know, because I didn't get stopped out. I would have been up so like, literally so much fucking money.
Yeah, it wasn't in your plan.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's fucking insane with that big bar.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those big bars should get thrown out.
No, that's not fucking. That's not fucking normal.
I know AJ's about to bring up new highs too, or it's going to break out. It just broke through. It's going to break through the 50 EMA.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'll break. I don't know if I'll move my stop loss. If it gives me a massive bar, I don't know if I'll move my stop loss yet, because I know a lot of it's just China news.
Fucking Ryan was in that part of that move. It's insane. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're seeing a retest. Let's go. We see another retest on the 50. I'm entering on that. Question is, should it be a re-entry on the 200 EMA? We got liquid 50 buy zone. We got the 50-minute RSI through TL. Should I re-enter from there? That's the question.
I'm kind of ticked. I didn't get this. I didn't catch a 3-candle formation on the on GCAD though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, you catch some, you don't catch some. It be what it be. Oh, that would have been perfect too. It's just 2 R's right below the 800 EMA.
Really?
Yeah. Oh well. EA is finally moving downwards.
EA?
With all that juicy shit. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. We'll see on your CAD. We may enter again, but we'll see. Your cat is definitely a long bias on the higher time frames. 50 minutes, let's look at what the 50 minutes is doing. I want to say liquid 50, it's in the sell zone, so it's a lower probable trade. It's definitely a fucking C setup in my opinion. We're rejecting off this level right over here.
Hey, check out AJ and see if you because if it wasn't for all the fucking China news, I might take a double up on the position since it was a small position in the first place, but I don't think I will since it's all news. I don't like it.
For what? Taking a long?
AJ long, yeah. Off of a D1 managed on the entry on the 5 minute, managed on the 1 hour swing trade.
Or swing trade on the 1 hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like, you know, that kind of volatility doesn't really affect the higher time frames.
Yeah.
So you're trying to take the long. It makes sense. I would just watch out for the 50 EMA. Question is, should I enter on this? Bum 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 bum. Target would be probably around here. $50 EMA still in the right here, so I have to make sure there's enough risk to reward on that.
I'm green on all my trades, and fucking EA is finally coming down, so should be a good day. I probably won't wrap up the trading day until tomorrow or even the next day. I'll have to hold this shit overnight, but who knows? It might, depending on volatility, it might move towards some significant take profits sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
I don't know. In all my back tests, the average trade that I hold it for an average of like 24 bars. So. Ugh.
Okay, so if I want to see a clean bounce from the 50, guys. And then once on that clean bounce, I want some clean momentum on that, and then I'll enter. I'm entering probably at 0.5% on this. Oh, he was long on the shift count on the 4 hour. Take a look at that on GA.
What?
Shift count on the 4 hour.
It just broke through the 50 on the 4 hour. It's not a shift candle.
It's not?
No, dude. It's it just all the EMAs are bearish. It just broke through the 50 long, so it's not necessarily a 4 hour. Though it could be a good eventual D1 prospect, but it just made new RSI highs, so divergence just got reset. So that's probably not a good thing to short it right now.
No, take it long. He was taking it long.
Oh, taking it long?
Yeah.
On the 4 hour?
Yeah, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what I meant. Let me check it out. 4 hour.
On GA.
Yeah.
GDP AUD. I'm not seeing any sort of entries under our systems. Maybe he's trading something else. You can kind of see like
I mean, the 8 to 21 cross for sure. But that's look how big that candle is, bro. Like that for me, like
yeah,
that's a big ass candle.
Granted, you've got bullish divergence on the bottom.
Yeah.
That goes back an entire month. So I don't know how valid that divergence is. I mean, if it's valid.
Yeah, literally, I have it too in my screen already set. That bullshit. It's really fucking clean though. I like that.
Yeah, so, no, it's very clean. And I like how much the risk reward is, especially because it just made a higher low. So that's good for whoever's on. But still, I try to stay away personally from D2 4 hour trades because they just take forever to fucking go through. You know, it's absolute misery waiting on that shit. So if he's got more patience than I do, more power to him. But it could be a really, really nice trade, especially if it goes up to the full reset at the 800. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an actual, like, trading, like, our system. But you could use it as risk to reward and definitely take it up. Like, it makes fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have bullish divergence literally since fucking the May, June. Yeah, almost May. You know, we got upwards price action on that. And then you could take it all the way up to the 200 EMA, which there's enough risk reward. There's 3R. Almost 4R to that. So I see
Nice,
that.
nice.
I see that. I like that a lot. It makes sense to me. Only thing is, you know, I wouldn't have entered. It's a bit risky to enter right over here whenever it's max ADR, in my opinion.
Yeah, like when I use the 4 hours mainly to either get confirmation of direction or like I'll trade 4 hours if it's like under the A1 entries or maybe like a D1.
Fuck, I missed that re-entry.
What?
I missed that re-entry on EuroCAD.
Sucks.
Bum, bum. Yeah, so Heverly, or I think that's how you say your name. So the stop over here, like technically it'll be at the pin low of the divergence line, but you know with our advanced system it'll be, you know, on the recent high or low. So it'll be like if he was taking a D off, just basically a D2. He could either put a stop right over here or the recent lower, basically the higher low, which is right over here. But since he took it as a shift candle, he will enter right about here. Oh my god. Look at your CAD. Just quick little risk reward setups.
Oh.
Your CAD is basic. GBP JPY is going for a new high of day. We could see a breakout all the way up to the high of ADR.
Oh my god, bro, just fucking marry GJ already. Delete all other pairs from your watch list and just become a fucking GJ trader alone.
Yeah, I'd make a holy shit EuroCAD. Fuck. 2R from that other entry that I had from right over here that I would have taken that if I.
Woo! Shit's flying.
From that first that second re-entry, I would have made like 5R from that. Bit unfortunate, but oh well. You know, there's nothing you could do. So you can see here, it's making structure, so I like that. It's coming from the 800 EMA, so it's off a significant level. You see what EuroCAD does. GJ is still pushing up. GA. WPUSD is pushing up again. Let's see how it reacts on the 4-hour EMA. So it wouldn't be a fully 3R G-code just because of the spread, obviously. You're on EuroCAD. with 3 pips of profit. I mean, this is actually 2 pips. But with spread, it'll actually not be 2 pips. But you could basically get your risk reward really high. $3 on that, $5 on that. So, what like you were saying, Jaco, you may say it's not profitable. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not profitable if you don't have a system, if you don't have risk management, if you don't know what you're fucking doing. All right.
It's also just because, I mean, you have to be able to back test like religiously to make
Yeah,
a new system.
let me tell you
So, like,
something, guys. Like, I fucking backtest. Like, you guys don't imagine. Like, before, like, I started becoming a coach, I literally fucking backtest 3 to 4 hours every single day, doing 30 to 40 markups. Literally over 300 markups per month. You know, tell me how much, like, if you guys are doing that work. I put in every effort in my work to make sure that I mastered all the systems and, you know, I know what to do perfectly. So it's not I'm trading a different system. I'm trading still the same system, but it's my trading style that I'm using, I guess, like the quick risk to reward setups. And it's fucking hard. Like, it was fucking hard for me, you know, fucking doing 3 to 4 hours every single day. Like, that sucks. And like even right now, even though I'm really fucking busy, I don't have time to do, you know, 30 or 40 markups per day at the moment. But you know, it's just all about that back testing. You gotta know what you're doing in the markets. You gotta know what kind of pairs react better with your system. For me, I trade GJ pretty good, GN, GU, EU, UJ. Like, that's literally all the pairs that I trade that I'm mostly like really profitable at. Like, of course I make money in all the other pairs as well, but like, you know, like with profitability, like, you know, what do I make the most money out of? And it's just GA, GU, UJ, GN, EuroCAD sometimes, not really.
no, he fucking hates CAD pairs.
GPCHF. I remember taking that 18R shift candle back in May, or not? Yeah, I think April or May. That was insane. Were you with me whenever that happened, bro?
Which one?
It was a shift candle in JPCHF. It was insane.
I don't recall it, but that probably. I mean, I joined in March, right? Yeah, when the quarantine happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably with you. I was probably still watching the courses though.
Oh, but it was insane. It was literally like the one of the best A1s that I've had trading like the system. So like I'm waiting for that kind of like I guess trade shift counter. I could risk like freaking 5%, 6%, and then it just goes 17R. God, that'll be insane. Four R on that. 8R. Just look at that, guys. Just trading structure. Like, structure is so important whenever you're trading the D1. You know, you gotta identify the structure of this. You know, it's making a higher low, bounces again from the 50, making another higher low, and just basically breaks out again and just goes all the way out. It's insane. You gotta really know, like, you know, how to trade structure really well, especially on the A1s. A1s are, you know, it may not seem that important, but especially whenever you're trading the A1s, and then you're switching over to the 1 minute, you know, you gotta manage basically both kind of time frames to see if you know if there's any slowing down on that pair or that trade. So it rejects off this zone on the 50 minute, goes over here, clean entry right there. There's no A1 right here, but there's definitely a D1 from right over here off the 800 EMA. It's off a significant level too, so That's why I like this a lot because it's off the significant level. But it's, again, it's a swapping liquid 50. So usually on a swapping liquid 50, we're gonna see a pullback. And for me, this is why we saw this. This is why we got stopped out. Me and Barry got stopped out in profit right over here, or in break even, basically, because of that swapping liquid 50. That swapping liquid 50 happened right as we got stopped out. So with that swapping liquid 50, with the liquid 50 falling, that's going to create some bearish price action, and that's why we saw this pullback right over here, where we saw this candle basically reject off this level right over here, as you can see from this candle right over here, rejects off this level. Right over here, rejects off that level, bounces up again. So it's trading both price action and then our system. And now we could see it all go all the way up toward the zone right over here.
He is giving me fucking blue balls. Fucking hate waiting for this stuff.
Blue balls, bro.
I swear, bro. I swear.
Is it dropping, or is it just basically like playing with you?
No, I mean it's so when I started watching it at when did I start watching this thing? I probably started watching it at I've been watching the trade for over an hour on the 5-minute chart, waiting for it to break below the. It just made a lower. I mean, check out the structure if you want to. It kind of made a lower high. It's heading towards the direction where I need it to go, but yeah, I'm just waiting for this thing to drop. It better drop before I have to go check in. I'm gonna be pissed as hell if I go to check in and it drops and fucking falls to the floor, and I'm not in it.
Yeah. Again, with trading the D1s, you're gonna be a little bit early sometimes, but most of the time not wrong about it. And this is what happened with this. We were just early. Me and Bear were just early. Eventually, rose all the way up. Thank you, Cycle Games. Appreciate it.
Did you subscribe to your OnlyFans?
No, this guy named Rico says, how can you have 2R with 3 pips of profit? This is just a joke.
And it's I mean, once you start following along, it kind of starts making sense. Again, like, don't. It's like one of those do not try this at home situations. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean, if the average beginner trader tries to do what I do, I guarantee they're gonna fail, really hard.
Yeah, because like when I was first starting, I started trying to do what Jace was trying to do, and I was like, yeah, this sucks. Like I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh.
GU pushing up. You said so. Which trade were you telling me to look at? Your AED.
Yeah, on the 5-minute chart.
Yeah, I would just wait probably until it hits high of ADR, because that will be even a more significant level to take it off.
Yeah, high of ADR plus fucking plus the 200 EMA on the 1 hour. Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
nice. I'm gonna up the odds for that for definitely.
That'll be a nice little swing trade.
Oh yeah, and I'll stay in it probably for at least today. I'll probably see where tomorrow leads if it continues on with this momentum.
Yeah. I see it. It's bearish. On the 15-minute, I see it as bearish price action. 1 hour, I see it as, you know, we're just seeing like basically as bearish as well. Even though the TDI is
Yeah.
it's in the buy
Yeah, it's
zone.
rejecting.
4 hour must be bearish. Yeah, 4 hours bearish.
Yeah,
One
no,
daily
on the
is
4 hours
bearish.
bearish, it's
Yeah.
rejecting off the 50 EMA. On the 1 hour, it's rejecting off the 200. On the 5 minute, it's rejecting off of ADR. Like, I'm just waiting for it to fall, man. Just waiting for it to fall.
Yeah, I like that. I like this idea.
Yeah, it's definitely. This is honestly, man. This is definitely like. I'd say this is like an A setup for me.
A setup. D2s, there's
If you
no
were
such
like rating
in
it,
D2s. There's no such thing as a setup, buddy.
no, not as not a D2. It's a D1 because you're going in trend on the
on the
larger
15-minute,
time
it will be counting as a D2 technically.
frame.
On the
Yeah,
high
I
time
don't
frames
know,
for
man.
sure. On the high time frames, like yeah, you'll basically it'll be a D1 if you take, but you're finding your entry on the 1 minute or the 5 minutes, so it's an intraday, so it'll be a D2. If you're finding your entry on the 1 hour, like entering on the 1 hour, 4 hour D2, then it'll be a D1. But since it's off the intraday chart, it'll be a D2.
It makes no fucking sense to me, but okay.
That's literally, bro. Literally, like Austin, like fucking like 8 months ago, I was like discussing about Austin about like the difference between D1s and D2s on the higher time frames, and Austin was giving me like he was just telling me no, like the higher time frames, like you gotta just know that it'll be like yeah, it may be like long term buys, but it's a D2 or whatever. It's like, bro, how's that a D2? It's a D1. So I know it doesn't make
Yeah,
any
that's what
sense.
I disagree. Like, no, if you're managing it on the 1 hour, it doesn't matter where your entry is. It's a D1. Like, if you're in direction of, if you're in confluence with the higher time frames, it's a D1 entry. Like, and that's at least in my opinion as a swing trader. Like, I don't know if he says something different. All I know is that it's profitable, and I'm gonna keep on doing this. Oh, just crossed the alert. Let's see if it closes beneath.
I mean, yeah, man. It's just like for me, since it's off the intraday chart and the intraday chart, we saw literally like a big push up in the last 2 days. I'll take that
Yeah.
to consideration, because it is a counter trend from the last 2 days of momentum of price action.
Yeah, true. I'll probably just keep the standard position size though. I mean, we've got like God knows how many levels of resistance keeping this thing from going further higher. I mean, at most I'll have to re-enter once it hits the proper ADR.
Yeah.
But I'll keep that for later.
Mhm.
But still, like especially as a swing trader, it doesn't get much better than this really.
Yeah.
And also the other thing is that fucking AUD. Ooh, I need to lock the stop on AUD JPY.
In profit.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, so that is now in profit. 1 second, we lock that stop.
GU is just pushing up. GU was
JPY.
definitely the baby today.
What's up?
GU was definitely the baby today.
Oh yeah.
I mean GJ, my bad.
Actually, I'm gonna hold off on locking this profit. I'm gonna take some of the risk off the table, but I'm not gonna lock profit just yet because it is kind of a volatile market, and I still believe bias. So I want to give this thing a little bit of room to run. But I just cut my risk in half, which is nice.
Yay, Austin's on finally. Crap.
Hey, there he is.
There's a little.
The fucking red name tape.
Yes, sir.
And CAD JPY is sitting around my entry price, but it's a CAD pair, so I'm not really shocked by that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna put on this trade. Do I have time to go for a run? Not really. Actually, yeah, I kind of do. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick Instagram story. Hey, what's going on, guys? So we took a couple of trades on GJ and EuroCAD. So basically on JPY, I was long bias from yesterday. Like I love JPY. It's basically my money. So from right over here, the first trade, I got stopped out at 0.25%. then I got stopped here. My second reentry on basically a on break even, and then on my I guess this final entry, I got stopped out into profit, just a little bit of profit, and then basically this is the reentry that I didn't take because I had more than three reentries on this same pair, and my rules tell me to just stop trading it, and then yeah, this one goes 7R and fully, so really good, a lot of momentum in JVP JPY. We did take a I guess a trade with Barrett on EuroCAD as well, and you know it almost hit 1R. I was about to lock my stop, like close half, but it just basically rejected off this little trend line, and then you know stopped me out into profit. So you know, 1/4% for the day, not too bad. I'm taking it. So I'm taking it for the day. So yeah, just happy for the wins. You know, just you know, even though I could have done so much better today, I'm not gonna like you know basically shit on myself today and get FOMO. You know, I had a good time trading with Barrett, and yeah, we had a fucking like look at this shit. Your cat just
We'll probably
basically
be back
went.
tomorrow.
Your cat basically went 8R.
Ridiculous.
Would you say?
Whew. Hey, check out fucking. So I just entered on EU. I'm sorry, EA, and AJ is just fucking. It's about to hit the 200 EMA right now, on the 5 minute. On the 1 hour, it's hitting the. If it breaks through the 50, it should make it all the way through to the take profit. Fucking sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm basically done trading for the day.
Yeah, I know I am. I got three swing trades put on right now, so I'm definitely chilling for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
If not tomorrow too, depending on how long I want to keep these things on. I'm not gonna take more than 3 trades at a time because that's just a pain in the ass to manage everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, oh man. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna get off.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna lock my stops in the profit and fucking get off for the day.
Green for the week.
I can't remember if I was. Yeah, I should be net green for yesterday. I'm definitely green today.
Let's go. Yeah, you were net green yesterday. What are you talking about? Unless you took more trades.
Like I said, I think. No, because I think I fucked something up and I didn't place my stop loss right. It was that first trade on GJ. I didn't place. My dyslexic ass switched the numbers, and so my stop loss got hit way early, and so I still break even for the day. But you know, mistakes happen. Can't beat yourself up over it too much, or else you're just gonna fucking hate your life.
Hey, you're so green. You're so green for the week, buddy. You saw
Oh,
you
yeah,
Wednesday,
sure.
Thursday, and Friday. Let's go. As good
Oh,
this week possible, bro. All right, I'll see you later. All right.
see you, bro.
See ya. GJ still pushing up. Man, that is such a beautiful baby. So I know, like, from the Asian session from yesterday, bro, like, GJ was just so volatile. I was like, I know I'm gonna, you know, make some money tomorrow. And I was right. Fortunately, you know, in EuroCAD and JPY, you know, I could have done a little bit of better of a job. But hey, you know, I'm so profitable for the day. I didn't lose any money. I am more than happy. I am more than extremely happy for the day. But really master that reentry right there. Bum 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 bum. Your cat looks like it's making possible re-entry right over here. I could probably try getting in here, but there's no way. You know, that wouldn't be a that wouldn't be a good re-entry in my opinion. Even though like it is following structure, and it could definitely like break off the new basically high of day from right over here. I still wouldn't have entered. Rejection off this little zone right over here. On your CAD, no extra signals to be honest. On a 1 minute, it looks really clean. Still making higher highs. 15-minute, you gotta look for any levels. And my level that I would probably mark up is probably like pivots. You know, it's good. But I am looking at this level right over here, so I will be careful with this. So if we see some kind of like, I guess, pullback on that, I'll be careful. If it breaks the 21 EMA or the 50 EMA on the 1 minute, I would probably try to get out. If it forms bullish divergence from right over here, from the zone, I would probably, try getting out, in my opinion. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Alright, we are back. Let's see if we got any questions. Nope. Alright, we're gonna get in call with Ryan right now. Yo, Ryan, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Pretty good, pretty good. You're catching that money on GJ today?
Hell yeah.
Bro, oh my god. I was watching GJ from yesterday on the Asian session. It was so freaking volatile. Like, it was, oh my god. I knew, like, I was long buy since yesterday, and, like, today it just basically, like, exploded.
Yeah. Yeah, that push off. So what I was looking at originally was it almost looked like an A1 off of the 50 and off the 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
The RSI wasn't through, so like, okay, well, let me see if there's a D1 in there. So and then I saw the D1 off the 21 push up or retested the 800, setting that higher low, and then the push off from there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I got in.
Mm-hmm. So you were looking basically for an A1 entry
No,
first.
well, when I was just glancing at it, it looked
Mm-hmm.
like an A1.
Oh, okay.
All I saw was the push off the 21, and then it was outside the 8,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't A1 because the RSI wasn't through. But that's what caught my eye originally. That's what got me to like. Had I not thought I had seen like a potential A1, which wasn't in the end,
Mm-hmm.
I probably wouldn't have even. I wouldn't be in this right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where was your entry?
134, 341.
Oh, so you entered a little bit about like what time were you? Because for me, like, I didn't catch the like bullish divergence. I didn't see the bullish. I was doing my watch list in the morning, and I didn't see the bullish divergence until you mentioned it in Discord. I was like, oh, I missed it. It's right over here. It's at the corner,
Yeah.
so I didn't see that. But
Mm-hmm.
like as
And yeah, well, like I was saying, like I wouldn't have seen that either had I not seen that push off. Had that push off the 21 not been desirable for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I saw the move happening. I was like, okay, so now I just need a reason to get in. And that divergence off of 200 was my reason to get in.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw it like push up and then push back down to the 800, which caused the higher low. And then I got in as it broke the 50 and retested it.
Yeah. See, oh, so as it breaks the 800 EMA, retest the 800 EMA, and then breaks the 50, you got in right there.
So yeah, so I got in at about 4:25 your time.
Uh,
Because you're in Central Time, right?
yeah. Okay, I
Yeah,
see. Yeah,
4:25.
so right there. Yeah, so that's a good re-entry price for me. Um, what I did is basically like I waited. I know like I missed that entry from the bounce of the 800 EMA, but basically I waited for it to bounce the 200 EMA. So that's what it did. Bounces from the 200 EMA. It makes like a good push, like a good bounce. So I make sure once it breaks the 50, that's where I got in.
Yeah, that would have been good too. Um, like had I not, like had I seen that move and tried to, again, had I been in your position, I would have done the exact same thing. And actually, I nearly got stopped out because
Mm-hmm.
Brandon and I were talking about it about the divergence there. I was like, well, as it pushed up, it wasn't quite 1 hour, but I moved my stop up. That like we were talking about yesterday, like to the levels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually moved my stop to 134.3, and I missed it. It missed my stop loss by about 2 pips
Really?
before it continued up. Yeah.
That's lucky for me. I basically once it reached about 1R, I closed about like a 1/4% or something like that, and then basically I got stopped out at break even. If I held that from the low, I would have been up like what, like 7.5R from now.
Damn. Yeah, because at that point, you would have had a really tight stop loss, which would be, perfect.
Yeah.
To put 1% on to put 1% on a 5, 6, 7 pip stop loss,
Mm-hmm.
dude. See, so mine was 13.1. So right now I'm at 50 at just about 4R for me.
Yeah, I was risking
But
7
dude,
pips on this
I'm up
one.
like 3.5%, almost 4% for the day just off this trade. I put like 1.5, 1.7 on this one.
Yeah, definitely for me. I could have done so much better. I was a little skeptical because again, like we didn't have a lot of pairs on our watch list today, so there wasn't a lot of like I guess like everything looked choppy to me. So I wanted to be a little bit careful today, like getting into these trades. But GJ, like if I basically held that first trade, and now like basically waited, and now like got stopped out at break even, it would have made me some good money.
Oh, you're not in anymore?
No. I got
Oh, damn.
stopped out in break. I got stopped out in I think in profit on the last entry.
Okay. Where? Because I know you.
Yeah,
I figured you would have held that just a little longer. Like, I at least tried to.
yeah. I'll share my screen.
138.
So I did a couple of re-entries on GJ. I got
Yeah.
stopped out here with this zone. and as we were basically like price was rejecting the zone that we had from here, just rejecting. I got basically from right over here, as you can see from this pin, I got stopped out of basically in profit or break even or whatever. So I closed like I think 50% right here, got stopped out and break even right over here, and then
What price?
Price where here?
What's the price for it? Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
It's one. You
So
can.
you're on the little portion on my second screen.
Oh, it's 134, 390.
Oh yeah, and it came back a couple times. Yeah, that sucks.
And then basically like I mean it was holding like the 50 EMA really well, as you could see, and like if I held that from the low, it would have like bounced from the 50 EMA, and then I re-entered right over here. Re-entered right over here as it pushes off the 50 EMA. And this one goes 9R actually from my little re-entry. So actually give me 1 second.
Pushing again. I'm up to 55.
55. Oh my god, yeah. But basically, I got stopped out at break even. Like I closed some over here, then got stopped out again, and then since it was my third re-entry, I kind of stopped for the day. Even though this thing pushed like literally all the way up, like it just keeps on pushing up and up. I stopped because of, I can't re-enter more than 3 times. Like that's part of my rules. So I definitely stuck to my rules, but like, like it's just pushing up. Like it was definitely like a really clean D1 if I just held it from the beginning, But at the same time, like, I gotta work on that a little bit more, making sure that, like maybe instead of like all the time break even, close my positions maybe at, half of my positions at if it, reaches that target, it reaches right there or something like that, and then add it on my size, like as it pushes up again. I still gotta work on like the clinks on that, but like, like, cause like for this, like that sucks, getting stopped out in profit like a couple of times, and then basically this whole thing goes about 7R. That's insane.
Yeah. So what I do is I move my stop, like in this case. I move my stop accordingly, so if I give it room to retest the 200, the 1 minute 200, or the 50 minute 21, and that's exactly why I stayed alive. I try to find that happy medium between levels and the retest of the 21. So when I I have my entry at 0.341, and then I moved my stop up to 0.3. When it retested the 21, which was the 1 minute 200, I stayed safe, which is where your stop is.
Yeah.
So that's why I stayed safe. And even now, it can retest the 21 because right now my stop's at 54. So if it can retest the 200, the 21, and throw another 2 can of permission, and I'd be safe. I think that's what helped me stay alive in this particular trade is not so then I'll say my stop to break even, but again giving it room to retest. And that's why you hear me always like if you have to be getting it, and not necessarily like you in this case because you found a good decent entry, but like a lot of new trades will get into A1s on the following candle where they're already far outside the A. And they want to keep the stop loss, so they put their stop loss at the candle open where their entry should have been. And next thing you know, all it needs to do is just touch the 8 EMA, and they're out at the full stop. And I think that's for me that was a lesson that I've learned in the past, and that helped me stay alive in this particular trade is having the right stop loss to be able to stay alive but still be safe.
Yeah, for sure. And that's something like for me, I'm just like. I'm a little bit, I guess, just careful because again, like I think on especially whenever like I get stopped out at break even, I definitely like at least from my stats, I definitely like lose a lot less money, but at the same time whenever it comes to movers like these, like I definitely could have made a lot of money from this. So for me, like it's just a balance of both, like I don't lose as much, but again like sometimes I don't catch like as big as moves of these like all the time and just take it fully. So for me, like right now, like I definitely could have done a little bit better on like I guess like locking my stop by break even, because as it as I saw that it was holding the 50 EMA really well, which is a significant level that I want to look at. It just holding, and I was just like I probably would have just basically waited. But since this trade was just so quick, I closed 50% and then it just came down and then came up again or whatever. So I could have definitely done a little bit better on this for sure.
Yeah, there was a trade that Austin and I were talking about. I don't remember. I think it was with Lindsay as well. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been GJ or EJ, something like that. But we were talking exactly about this, right? Like how Austin always moves his stop to break even, and it prevents him from keeping those losing trades.
Mm-hmm.
And my reasoning, I guess, on the opposite side was that if I'm able to catch bigger moves, right? Of course, on the high probable setups, and just I'm still mitigating my losses and my stop because I'm still moving my stop up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm okay taking a 2 or 3 pip loss if I'm going to be catching 50 or or in this case, actually, I would be okay taking the 4 pip loss on my second half of my position if I'm out here catching 55 on it,
Mm-hmm.
like I am exactly right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. I think it was GJ too, where I put my stop up. I think it was like 2 pips, and it came right down to like -1 pip of profit for me, and then it just shot right up. And then Austin ended up getting tapped out because he had to stop at break even.
Mm-hmm.
So those bigger winners and more consistent winners outweigh those small 2-3 pip losses.
Mm-hmm. Which I definitely like agree with that with you. I guess it's just like the trading style. Like for me, like
you have to be comfortable with it, and if you're not, that's perfectly fine.
mm-hmm.
I think Austin's trying to become more comfortable with it, and if you can't, that's fine. But I'm perfectly fine taking a 2-3 pip loss if 4 out of 5 times I'm going to be catching 4 or 5 R just because I'm just being a little bit more loose with my stuff. And that was your case.
Mm-hmm. And that makes 100% sure, 100% sense for me. I guess it's just like me and Austin are kind of similar in that angle where, like we don't like losing money, we just we rather like
me neither.
we rather just like protect the capital, the hard-earned capital, like we're so like I guess like pip and dip, like you said, just get your money and just get the fuck out, quickly get out, get in and get out. So definitely agree with you. I guess it's just like everyone has to be a little bit. Everyone needs to better themselves as a trader. Everyone needs to be a little bit more comfortable with trading different kinds of, I guess, like this, like moves like these for sure. So yeah, that's something I gotta get better at for sure. I also took a trade on EuroCAD, and this one, same problem. Me and Barrett were in on a long on this. We were just early, but basically, I got in a long right over here. It got almost to 1R, so I was about to close half of it, but it basically stopped me out in profit right over here, which is a bit unfortunate because it was almost at 1R.
Yeah, and I think that it's, again, you run into the same problem of trying to get the first break of the 50, where this is a perfect example, especially off the 800, right? And for me, I would have liked to see that lower low. I'm sorry, the higher low before continuing on. And actually, I'm not sure how you have your RSI, John, but like that, the very last candle right before it pushes up is technically like by like half a pip or whatever. It's the lowest low right there. So I have my RSI drawn to the RSI div line to that point, right? And so like you have it drawn to the second low. I have mine, so mine has a little bit more of an angle to it. And actually, the next highest low, or the next lower high or whatever. Anyways, the next lowest point in the opposite direction is actually for me like a third hit. So can I share my screen here real quick?
Yeah.
Also get our new music streaming service, YouTube Music. Sign up for the YouTube Premium student plan today and get 1 month free.
So when you draw your RSI, right, like RSI low or price action low. So I was seeing this as the price action low because it comes just barely a little further down. So I have to have my RSI line come into right here, and this lower high or whatever, higher low, actually comes right here. The RSI comes right to that point right there. So for me, this would have been the last confirmation to get in, break, retest. I probably would have gotten in around here, deal with a little bit of down draw, and then move up.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just like, again, with stuff like that, for me, like, it's just, I guess just for me, like, with that, whenever it breaks the divergence line right there, like, as price goes down, yeah, for me, like, personally, yeah, price is moving up. You can definitely see that on the RSI. RSI is moving, like, upwards with that trend line. So I agree with that. But for me, like, I personally wouldn't grade that as a divergence line because it breaks the divergence line. But I definitely see, like, the trend line. It's following that trend. It's respecting it 100%. So I definitely see that. And from that low point, from that second lower high right there, you can clearly see that, it respects that. It respects that low on that trend line. And then you could clearly say, oh, okay, so once you see that respection, we could see, like, a bounce from that, and that could be like the confirmation that the price go up. So I definitely agree with you with that. But for me, like, that wouldn't be kind of like a divergence line, in my opinion, in just my opinion.
Well, I think it's, let's address that here real quick. So the divergence is, in this case, would be RSI low to price action low, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You can't just draw the divergence line where it fits, because it oftentimes is going to break like this here, but this is the price action low. So if we're drawing a line from RSI low to price action low over here, it's pretty much the same price here for 4 minutes. This is where it comes to. See what I mean? So this would be more like a trend line, but this would be the div line because this is coming down to the price action low. Right over here.
There's a divergence line right there. I would have counted that. I mean, a divergence zone. That's what I would have pointed out in my end. And then, yeah, I clearly see what you're saying. Yeah, you see, price action, the price action low on that, and then the RSI, it's not making a new low on that as well. It's not making a new low, so you wouldn't count that as a divergence line. You'll count that as a trend line. Yeah.
So what I would have done is this would have been my divergence line just how you have it, but as price makes a new low, I would then redraw it to this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because now it just made a new low.
Yeah, I guess that for you that yeah, that makes sense. But for me, like, I see once, like, for my personal opinion, like, I see as the RSI breaks through the divergence line, yeah, it's gonna respect it for sure. But I wouldn't mark it as an official divergence line because it breaks it. But it 100% respects it. I've seen a lot of back testing on my end where it respects it. It breaks the divergence line, but it still respects that upward momentum or downward momentum, whatever the line is doing. So makes sense, 100%.
And that's fine. And that's what got me ultimately into, well, not necessarily here. I think that's what got me into GU yesterday. Was that pretty much that same setup? But I mean, for me, that's how I always draw my divergence line. And you'll see Austin does it too, where it'll just break it, but RSI is still making a new low. And even, again, just RSI low to price action low.
RSI is making a new low. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So I mean, you mean RSI is making a new, like, I guess, higher low. So like, as price is falling, RSI is making a new higher low.
Correct. So that's exactly what divergence is.
Yeah.
So just, I want to match up those lines, not just where it best fits. And that's just me. I'm going to be a little bit more. I'm okay seeing it break because it's not a trend line. It's a divergence line, and which for me, it's those 2 points need to match up. So
yeah,
here and here.
That's interesting. Yeah.
For me, at the RSI low, these points need to match up, right there.
Mm-hmm. That's
not just here because it fits better, when this isn't the price action low.
Price action low. I mean, it right over here, that is the price action low, but not now where you pointed that out. That is where you pointed that out. That I 100% agree with you. Like, that's from that I guess, like from that trend line where it's going down, it is going lower. For me, what I've been, like, I guess, just with divergence, as price is falling and the RSI is rising, for me, like, in my opinion, that's telling me that there's some like the RSI is following a trend. on like the divergence line. So that for me signifies like a kind of like possibly a reversal, but that's that's pretty like I guess like cool because I've never seen like I mean I know like you guys you know price action low to RSI low or whatever and high and price action high to RSI high or whatever. So for me like I guess I draw my divergence line a little bit different. I just draw like basically if you think about it like divergence it's basically significant like telling you like there's gonna be maybe a change of direction on price. So whenever you think about it with like the RSI and then the price action, if there's a I guess not of a confluence of what it's doing, a divergent, it's going a different direction. So as prices, I guess it's falling. It's making a higher, it's making a lower low, and then as you can see on the RSI, it makes a higher low. That for me that's significant. Even though it doesn't match up on the divergence line, it tells me that there's possibly a direction of I guess possibly a change of direction, in my opinion. But that's fucking yeah. That's something.
I mean that's exactly what divergence is, and that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that these points need to match up for the divergence lines. And I see the trend line. That's because I draw divergence line trend lines on the RSI all the time, and I've seen it work. You see RSI respecting it, but then you look like at I think it was CHJPY. I think Brendan was looking at this, and this is a perfect example where you can see price action making a higher high, RSI continues further, but it still breaks over here. Technically, it would be drawn right over here, right? Or no, it'd be over here, right there.
Yeah.
That's the RSI high right over there. Yeah. So I had it drawn differently, but I mean, perfect example right here where it continues further, and again, we're on the same page for what divergence is.
It still respects it, Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You see those trend lines, but all I'm saying is just where divergence is drawn is I think something that just needs to be touched on a little bit because there needs to be that consistency, especially again, and I'm just drawing it the same way Austin draws it. It's these 2 points need to match up, even if it doesn't look as pretty on the bottom, right? Like what was it, GCAD or ECAD, right?
Yeah, for me it's just structure. Like I'm looking at structure, some kind of structure, because I trade mostly on structure. I guess like on like especially on D1s, like that's something that I need to see like proper structure. So as I see like both of them, I guess like as divergent, then I see both of them forming the same structure. So divergent, and then it finally like the RSI. I mean the price action goes toward the confluence of the RSI finally after the change of direction, and then seeing continuation of that structure. Then I'll take that trade on the break of the 50. But yeah, that's something I didn't know. For like
and that's exactly what happens right here because you get that confluence where because what I've seen in my testing is that and the main trades that I have more success with is that you're never going to enter at the very bottom. Well, I mean, speaking to me, right? So I'm never going to catch the trade at the very bottom like I would over here. I'm going to wait for
confirmation
for that divergence to become confluence. So, and that's exactly what happens here. Prices continuing lower, but RSI isn't. And now these 2 points are matching up here as they're heading in the same direction. So now here is where I would get in.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Cause for me, like of course I never trade the first break of the 50. Like very rarely will I do that unless I'm scalping real quick. But for me, like whenever I was trading EuroCAD, like I guess my idea was on EuroCAD was so it breaks to 50 one time, it retests to 50 and makes a higher high, it retests to 200, and then it goes toward the I guess like to retest a new low of the previous low, and then basically we see a pullback on that and like a break of the 50. So that's where I basically entered. But on the RSI, like like you said, it wasn't like fully like I guess like you marked it up like this, which 100% I agree with you. That's something like I guess I never like all my markups, all my backtests have literally done like since think what like October. I've always used that kind of divergence, like using like price action, looking at like what the structure of the RSI and then what the structure of the price action is doing, and then seeing some confluence on that. So once I see confluence on that, I place a trade. So for this, like 100%, I agree with you that whenever like on the divergence line, you got in a little bit early. I mean, I got in a little bit early for sure, because like you said again on the divergence line, it didn't hit the divergence line until like after I got in, and then it pulls back really hard from right over here. So yeah, that 100% makes sense.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I used to do too. But I mean, try it out. Take an hour and do some back testing, and look. Just draw the divergence line a little bit different, particularly like to that to the price action low point, and you'll see how often this exact structure, or like you can see the actual change in structure happen, because that's like I was looking at GU, right? That's exactly what got me in. It's, you have your two hits over here right to the price action low, which is where I have my RSI drawn to, and then you get the retest over here, and that's ultimately what got me in, right? When it retested this, but now price action is changing structure. When it stopped making lower lows, and it now is making a higher low to continue its higher time frame uptrend. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
You actually see that divergence turn into confluence. It's crazy. It's dope how it happens. You can actually you see it happen, and that for me, that's been a total game changer with my D1s, is seeing that change structure happen instead of just trying to catch the low.
100%. That 100% makes sense. Because I've never had any issues with that until I guess today.
No, I wouldn't call it an issue. No.
I mean, I guess realized that. Maybe I fucking messed up on this, because like usually like in all my trades on the D1s, I never have a problem with like getting into like a bit of an early, like I guess like where like it doesn't respect the divergence line. So I think I fucked up on this, because there's no way I've been doing all my markups the wrong way with divergence line.
Yeah, because watch Austin's like divergence videos. He always says, you'll see his markups. The
RSI low and the price action low. Yeah, I know. I think there's no way I fucking fucked up. Let me check.
I mean, it could just be, like I said, coincidence.
Yeah, I think I fucked up today for some reason.
They're both going to be the same.
Yeah.
But again, I think there's just you have to establish the difference between the RSI trend line and then the divergence line. Because
for sure.
You use both.
Yeah, and I use both. I 100% I use both. Like I want to see like whenever like price is making structure and then the RSI is making structure, and I use a trend line on the TDI. I definitely want to see some structure. Like I want the TDI to respect the structure on the RSI to respect the structure on the TDI, and as well as that for me, that's more of a confluence on like what price action is doing. So 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Fuck. That's something that I've I think I fucked up today, to be honest, because I don't think I do that in all my markups, where I mistake the trend line between the divergence line, because I know it's price action low. I always put my, I guess, like trend line from price action low to RSI low. That's what I've always been doing. So I think today I just basically, like, since I was live streaming and I was looking at, I was in the trade on JVP JPY already. Whenever I was looking at EuroCAD, I think I must have fucked up on that.
I mean, it's really easy to miss. That's why oftentimes I'll straight up, just like how I draw an ECAD, I'll draw those lines and match it up. Because sometimes, even like, I think with Brendan, we were looking at GCAD, and I was just eyeballing it. I said, oh, it didn't break Asian range, but it did. And so sometimes for me, and I learned that eyeballing it sometimes just isn't enough.
Yeah, for sure.
I draw the lines, I zoom in, I'll go full screen on the RSI, and then I'll draw them, accordingly, and how I've learned how they need to be.
Yeah, because for me, like right now, like I was looking mostly at GBP, JPY, and GBP USD. I know I was looking at the higher time frames from EuroCAD, but mostly on the 15-minute. Like I was looking on the 15-minute, and it was falling. So I think like for me, like I guess whenever I was looking at it on the, it was like falling from this route over here. So it's like, oh, okay, it's probably gonna not gonna be a good entry. Like there's probably gonna be a swapping liquid 50. So that's why I basically, and I think that's why we saw a pullback as well from right over here, because I'm time with this entry, my entry with Barrett over here, the liquid 50 basically got in the sell zone. So usually from what I've seen in my back testing is whenever the liquid 50 is falling and price action is, you're taking a D1 on the opposite of the direction, and then but like it's good, it's off a good level, you're gonna see like a drop, a pullback, a massive pullback, because that's what the swapping liquid 50, whenever there's a swapping liquid 50, most often than not, you're gonna see price action reverse on you, like on a pullback. It may go up, don't get me wrong, but it may pull back on you hard. So for me, I didn't see that on the 15-minute. Like I was trading EuroCAD and JPP JPY, so definitely like something I would have totally done a little bit better, and like take into account on my trade, or at least probably let me just wait on it. Just because the swapping liquid 50 right here swaps, and then it basically pulls back toward this level that we see with these two candles over here. This wick, goes to this level. This wick, so respects this little level right over here. So for me,
and that's why yep. Like it broke and retested the 200 too, and that's when like I not wait for those levels, and sometimes it means that I miss out on the trade, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I know I'll be a lot more comfortable waiting for that extra confirmation where I can get a maybe not a better price, but I can surely have a better stop than at the price action low. Maybe not a tighter stop, but I have more confirmations where I'm okay not getting a better price and maybe dealing with a higher stop.
And then again, having a bigger risk
trade.
Yeah, for sure. That's with me too.
ECAP was one of the 3 on my list, so like I'm not knocking the trade. I think it was a really good idea. I think I hit GJ pretty well, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, because for me, I didn't take these re-entries because I was still in GJ. I was looking at GJ, but basically from this re-entry 8R, this other re-entry 4R too. So yeah, it's ECAT really pushed higher today. So yeah. So yeah, definitely a lot of things that I could have done better on EuroCAD, like manage it way more. I'm so new to live streaming, so I need to buy some couple more screens so I can basically look at my charts and manage the stream at the same time. Because like I guess like just doing a couple things at once, I'm not managing my trades as I should be, like as well as I should be. Because swapping liquid 50, I should look at that in 1 minute. And then like today, like since I was looking at JPP JPY and Euro USD, I wasn't really looking at EuroCAD because whenever I was doing my watch list again, it was falling really hard, and looked like it was almost on a swapping liquid 50. The higher time frames for sure compared to JPP CAD, it was EuroCAD had that better higher time frames confluence, so it was definitely higher time frames bullish bullish bias, and that's something that that's why I put it on my watch list, because EMAs were bullish even though it was falling, and then the liquid 50 was in the buy zone, but it was falling. So for me, just I gotta get better every single day. There's always things to improve on.
I would have liked GCAD as well, because I saw just like GJ, it had divergence off the 50, and then it had divergence again. But when it pushed down, once I was already in GJ, and it pushed down where I think where you got in, you got in, or I think you got in there, where I almost got stopped.
On your CAD?
And that now became the lowest low of the divergence of the RSI. So I was like, well, GCAD's out. I mean, it was good to watch it, but for me, on GCAD with the broken divergence.
Yeah, for me,
you can trade it, that's debatable.
Yeah, that makes sense, 100%.
GJ broke the divergence line though. It made a new high on the RSI.
Yeah. What do you have your divergence line marked up? Because I have it right. Actually.
Price same thing, but the RSI made a high, so it's no longer divergent.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So that trend line is matching up, but again, it's just back to back to the other conversation with Yurika, right? It's like the trend line is still there, and my take profit is right before the trend line, but it's no longer divergent because the RSI made a higher high. Now there's the confluence there. If you were to redraw it,
Where?
it's broken.
What are you on GJ?
Yeah, on the 50-minute. So the RSI made a new high. If we're looking at that high point from yesterday,
So from here, like the high. From here, the high.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so you were fine with your previous line, like as a trend line, but divergence.
Yeah, from right
It's
over
no
here.
longer
Yeah, I know,
made
I
a
know.
new
Yeah,
high.
yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, that's why I had it marked up as it was broken. It's been broken already. So this is from yesterday. So this is from my markup yesterday, I think, where I had this trend, this I guess divergent line marked up in my TDI. So I knew that it was already broken, for sure. That's why
Yeah.
I put it in my watch list. Because
Mm-hmm.
it broke through that, like I put it in my watch list. It broke through divergence line, and then EMAs and high time frames confluence. What is it like? I
Mm-hmm.
put GJ. Actually, no, I put GCAD actually. So I put GJ high, like same thing as yesterday. From yesterday, we were, I was taking it long, but it was really choppy, so I had to take that into consideration. Where like it was chopping off this level, and it pulled back toward this level right over here. And so I was, as we were gonna push it all the way up, I was, trying to, be a little bit careful because, there was choppiness from yesterday.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if we're gonna see like, I guess, more choppiness continuation, or we're gonna see like a clean breakout like we did today.
You want to see some 15-minute? You want to see some 5-second divergence?
Sure.
Let me see. Can you put my screen up? You got it right there, right?
Yeah.
So we're at the like pretty kind of the 50 EMA right over here, right? As I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna consider a re-entry on this just because I just want to see if it works and see what's gonna continue up. Just because we got our first bearish candle here, bearish 15-minute candle. RSI low range. Well, these two pretty much matched to the price action low right over here. So there's a div line, and then let's see if we can break the 200 and continue up, or maybe it just doesn't and continues further down.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see this actually, and unfortunately on FX trade you can't get that, you can't get 800 EMA, so I can't see if it actually touches the 800 EMA, which
Really?
kind of sucks.
Yeah.
The most you can do is I think it's 500-day EMA.
Really? Huh.
So RSI low, so we're just going to modify the endpoint. Yeah, this one might not work just because even the 15 minutes is just so oversold. I might not even be divergent anymore.
Yeah, looks like it.
And again, this is where you just have to redraw the divergence line because even
Keep
though
on
it's
drawing
making
it.
lower,
Yeah, you have to keep on drawing. For me, like whenever like for me, like I'm not gonna draw the divergence line unless I see a pullback on that line right there. So if I see a pullback, then I'll redraw it. Yeah.
Yeah, until it starts reversing.
Yeah.
But here on the 1 minute, it totally broke the 50 EMA.
Mm-hmm.
I might even just start pulling it completely. Just because I'm at 47 pips. I'm not going to complain about, 15 pips.
Where's your like stop loss or like, break even stop loss, or like where'd you put your stop?
My stop loss is at 54.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you still put it like you have a lot of, you made it to have a lot of room basically.
Yeah, so it's still, it's 20 pips of profit, but it can literally come down to the 21 and continue forward, and I'll still be alive.
Mm-hmm. It's like 40 pips off high of ADR, right? Like 30 pips, maybe 30 pips toward ADR.
Yeah,
I'll say,
and I'm just a little bit more conservative with my stop loss, with my take profit. I tend to like round numbers, so I'm at 5R and at 135 flat, so that'd be a pretty good take profit for me. But if I don't get it, that's perfectly fine, considering how divergent the 1 minute is.
Yeah.
I mean, not how overbought. I mean, it's still divergent, but how overbought it is. High point, and it broke the 50. So we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But
For me, like
back
honestly, like I would, depending on like how much I have left, I would, if it breaks the 50 EMA, like on the one, usually like my first one of my first, especially if it's divergent, like the first exit signal is if it's divergent against my direction, it breaks the 50 EMA with the big candle. You know, one or two bearish candles, and for me personally, I would get out, because like at the same time, I would get out probably at the remainder, like probably like 90% or 95%, and then I'll keep like just a small piece basically to see what it does and where it goes to.
yeah, I only have 8% left in.
Oh, you're good, bro. You can literally just let it do whatever it wants then.
Yeah, that's why I'm not tripping. I mean, it's difference between right now. I'm up 0.6%, dude. I'm up 0.6% on 8% of my
Really?
position.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you took a really big position on that.
Yeah, I mean, it was less than 2%.
Mm-hmm.
First he said, I think it was pretty heavy. I just because I'm using now FX trade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't.
Hey, it's volatile, bro. It's market's volatile. Whenever the market's volatile, like I feel like we could be a little bit more aggressive on stuff,
Yeah,
especially
and I
on C
think I had a
setups.
good entry, which I was a little bit more comfortable with this one,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I probably could have done better.
For me, like I would for sure take it as a C setup, but I would grade it as a B setup. For me, like I would take it as a
No,
B setup if that makes sense.
yeah, no, on this one I graded it a C because of the swapping of goods within divergence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like taking it as a C setup, like locking your stop with risk management and stuff like that. Like that's usually what I try to do. Like, if I see that like it still has potential, I still like have the risk management part as a C setup, but I take a little bit
Mm-hmm.
more of a risk as a B setup. Like so, if I was taking a D1 off a B setup, I'll take it maybe 1%, 2% or whatever, depending on just whatever it is. So if it's like a clean B setup, but they're swapping liquid 50 and it's not like it's still in the Asian range, but there's enough risk reward on top of the Asian range, then I'll probably take it
Mm-hmm.
on like maybe a medium B setup. So probably maybe 1 to 2% on that, something like that.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I did here. Yeah, where I went a little bit heavier on it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, so I was working with a funded account, which I'm not just yet. I'm taking a pause on the funded account really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like with that one, dude, I wouldn't even go 1% on it just because of the volume, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with this,
What prop firm are you doing, or I guess like funded accounts?
it's called funding talent.
Oh really? Okay.
So yeah, Lindsay actually showed it to me. Um, I don't think she's doing that program. Like, I don't think she has. Well, I don't know what she's doing, but yeah, I guess the owner of that reached out to her. It's another girl trader, female trader,
Mm-hmm.
and it seemed fine. I like it because there's no profit target, so basically you can profit 2% a month and still make money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing they have is like just like FTMO, they have the same loss limits.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no profit target or a time limit, so I was perfectly fine with it.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I mean, like I know I'm not going to go overboard on the loss, but I just don't like being constricted to the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, FTMO, like whenever like right now I trade a bunch of FTMO accounts. Like it's for real helped me so much in my trading. I guess with like like thinking of like I mean I've always think of myself of my trading account even when I was trading my own money. As a position manager. Like I'm a hedge fund manager, or like I'm
Yep.
managing my own portfolio, and managing like a couple like big accounts with FTMO. It really helps me just basically like analyze the markets in a different way. Just think about percentages, think about long term growth, like year to date. Even if I make like what, like maybe 3% or 4% in a month, like that's
Mm-hmm.
still long term. Like over the year, within 12 months, that's still really freaking good. So for me, like it just
Yeah.
helped me so much with like long term year to date trading, and then just managing my risk even more. Like half a percent, a quarter percent, like on my you know, with Brandon, like he's about to get a 100K account, and I think right now about 200K accounts. Like I just literally like I don't even take a full percent, like you said, like I don't take a full percent on any of my positions unless I'm sure of it. And then on my smaller accounts, I'm sure like you know like today like I'm a little bit more riskier on it, where like it's like 2 or 3% on like these D1s and stuff like that. So. But it definitely helps. Like if like for a lot of people watching this in this live stream, like I would recommend like going on those like free trials on FTMO, like and just doing that because it helps you a lot. I guess like you know demo trading, like it's a demo trade, so you're not trading a challenge or whatever. Just basically a demo where you know they give you like you know $50,000 and they have like I guess metrics and it helps you out a lot. You know it helped me a lot you know in the beginning. So yeah.
And seeing that big money hits different too. 100%.
Oh yeah.
That big money looks different. You act totally different looking at big money than $1,000 account.
You do.
Yeah, and I was like overwhelmed initially. I was like, and I would be like, you know, and when you're dealing with that much money, you know, you're dropping like, you know, full lots, and I was like, let me put a half lot real quick.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was definitely fucking hard. Like for me, like I basically just like now just it's the money. Like I don't see the money part anymore. I just see percentages. Like I basically like challenge my mind to close the money part and then just think about percentages, and that's helped me a lot to not feel overwhelmed and not like you know like think about oh my god I made a I made like 1% today or like a freaking 1,000 or whatever. Oh my god, like I could buy literally like fucking like 40 new sneakers or something like.
And for me, and I don't focus so much on the gains. My thing is, I like psychologically, I tend to focus a lot on the losses. So I'm like, damn, I'm down $1,000, but in reality, you're only down 1%.
Yeah.
But even you know you get rid of it like I do on FX trade, in the back of your mind, it's like, damn, that's a lot.
Yeah, bro. Like literally, like I've had like a big lot. Like I think back in December, I had one big loss day, and I just remember literally I could literally buy like put a down payment on a new car if I wanted to, or literally like you know go on a vacation like to freaking Bahamas if I really with the money that I just lost, and it's just like it hits hard. Like you really have to I guess challenge yourself and just like you know move that emotional I guess money part out of your brain. It's hard though.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard. Like it's a lot. It's much harder for a lot of people, especially for me in the beginning.
Yeah, for beginner traders, it's always hard to lose money. Like, dude, when I first started trading, I mean, I was maybe like 2 months into trading, right? And I think I was buying GCAD, or I think it was GCAD, right? And it was like a head and shoulders kind of thing, you know. Of course, I just started trading, and this was so I started learning with Austin, and then this is when I started bouncing around with different strategies. And I meant to put a .08 lot, and I put a .8 lot. Dude.
Oh my god.
And the trade ended up losing. Dude, I wanted to throw up after losing that trade.
Yeah, it's just oh my god. Like it's just it hits you really hard. Like I remember like I think I told you I told Austin this, but you know before like I started trading with like ASFX, I was basically part of this IMO group for like I guess AI trading, the artificial intelligence like Forex trading, whatever. And like I was managing this 100K like this 500K account. I think I showed it my Instagram one time, and it was like you know I was managing the softwares in this account, and literally one day whenever the Fed cut its rates like last summer I think you know, the first time the Fed cut its rates, like the market just went crazy, and like literally, like you know, his whole account got blown in one day, like 500K. Now that for me was like that. I literally just felt like I was in shock for literally a whole day. Like I just my parents were like, "Hey son, are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm just not responding. Like I'm just like, "What the fuck?" It was literally that fucking crazy. Like 500K account. Like my mom, like she's a nurse practitioner. She doesn't even make that in 6 years. It just for me, it was like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. But I'm giving myself maybe a week, and then I'll get back to the funded account. But
it's always not nice to have like a mental kind of a rest on like I guess especially whenever you're doing a challenge because you know I forgot which one of the students that one of my students like they're actually like doing a 100K FTMO account or no it's not one of my students it's like one of the I guess affiliates they're doing a 100K FTMO account and just fucks with them so mentally because like like you have to pass this challenge or you're gonna lose that I guess like that the money that you put in, and then as well as like like it's just like it's not like demo trading. It's a much worse than demo trading. Like it really fucks with your psychology. And I think FTMO does a really good way of like I guess like challenging the trader because like even though it's not real money, like but it really affects the trader mentally, like with psychology and stuff like that. Like it's just like
And that's why I like the one I'm doing better is because you don't have the challenge.
mm-hmm.
You still have the same loss numbers, but you don't have that profit target or the challenge. And actually, the other reason why I went with this one is because like even though actually it costs the same, right? It's $610.
Mm-hmm.
610 bucks, and then it costs $210 a month.
Really?
200 bucks a month
mm-hmm.
to maintain that your account, right? The membership.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they start initially is that account that you get is a demo account, right? So you pay the 600 bucks
mm-hmm.
and you get access to a demo account. Now they pay you 10% of your profits on the demo account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat. So within 2 weeks,
mm-hmm.
you're getting a paycheck. That's why I like this one better.
You're getting a paycheck?
I mean, quote unquote, you get a paycheck because you get within 2 weeks. Like after 2 weeks, you're getting paid 10% of your profits on that demo account.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Another 2 weeks, you're getting paid 10% of your profits at the end of the month. So potentially, if you make 10%, right,
mm-hmm.
in 2 weeks, 1% a day, off of $100,000, that's $1,000, right, of money that you're getting paid out.
So right away, a good ROI, good return on investment for like the $210.
So you can potentially, if you're making 1% a day, you're getting paid $3,000 a month,
mm-hmm.
right? Now, what they do is they'll match up to $5,000 every month, right? They'll match up to $5,000 of profit,
mm-hmm.
with a max of $5,000, and they put that into a real account. So every month, that real account that you'd be getting access to is getting funded with $5,000 a month. Now, once that account hits $15,000, you then get access to that account where you're getting paid 75% of the profits. So the idea behind it is that you trade both accounts, getting 10% on one, 75% on the other, and every month that real account is getting fed $5,000.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And even though you're dealing with a longer time frame of getting access to that $100,000 funded account, like you would have with SDMO, mm-hmm. after 2 months, best case, or after a month, best case scenario. I like that you're getting something within 2 weeks.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
Works better.
Mm-hmm. That for sure. Like that's an interesting, I guess, like kind of like way of like I guess funding traders. It's long term, but you're still getting paid at least something. So that helps a lot of people.
Right, because it's within it's $80,000 that you need to make up, which you'd make within 16 months. So like in a year and a quarter, right, mm-hmm. is when you get that $100,000 mark on that funded account, as long as you're consistent.
Yeah, just being consistent.
They wanted that $100,000 right away, and that's perfectly fine. Go with FTMO, right? But I prefer to have that small quote unquote paycheck in the first couple months, rather than having to wait 2 months to get something back.
Yeah, that sounds like a good option. Like,
mm-hmm. I rarely ever touch my real account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds really awesome. That sounds like I guess like, is it like one of those new companies, or is it like a company off like I guess a different country?
They're Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Yeah. That's cool. I've never heard of them, so I guess they're maybe like.
They're relatively new. So there is this Forex an account on Instagram called Forex Tips 101.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure she created it because she has such a big following. It has a female trader runs it and it has like 100,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, I guess because she has a following is where she created she has an audience, so she created that funding talent.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to forextips101.com, I think that's what it is. forextips101.com, you'll see the tab that says funding talent.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so she runs this big Instagram account, and then I think she started this December.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how she gets
So,
her, I guess, the investors.
huh?
I wonder how she gets like the investors, like the actual like 100Ks. I wonder what kind of investors she have.
I'm pretty sure half of it is, you know, the people that pay their memberships, right? 600 a month plus, or 600 to start plus a 200 a month. The people that can't pass the stuff, you know, people that don't do so well.
Mm-hmm. Because I
And
know for
maybe she had
FTMO,
investors, you know, back end stuff. I'm pretty sure like FTMO is something similar, you know.
I
I
know with FTMO, so yeah, they get money from like I guess like the non-refunds, like people who don't pass the challenge, and like for FTMO,
yeah,
the win rate on passing the challenge is 9%, so very low win rate. So yeah, they get a
yeah.
lot of money from there, but they actually have investors like that
Mm-hmm.
give them the money. Like they get investors like accredited investors, proper investors that give them
Mm-hmm.
basically like the money for the traders to trade. So they actually don't even put any money into like I guess the like I guess for traders to trade. Like they literally put no money right now. They just literally make all their money on the profits. Like they
Mm-hmm.
take like about seven, like what is it, like um they take about
So,
10%, around 10%, 10 to 15, 20% sometimes, and then sorry, my mind is fucking blown. Like I don't even know. I work with them and I don't even know how much they take.
yeah,
But
it's
basically,
basically
like they
10%.
take that off, and then they get the monthly memberships off that as well. So I know from like
Mm-hmm.
the right now the co-owner of FTMO, he makes all their money like off the withdrawals, and then as well as the membership fees, like the $600 or whatever for the
Mm-hmm.
accounts.
Mm-hmm. And she might have some too. But another theory that I've heard about a lot of these is that they have like trade copiers for the successful traders.
Oh yeah, for sure they do, 100%. FTMO, I know they for sure they do. They have literally like a bunch of, I guess like algorithms, knowing
Yeah.
like what these profitable traders are doing, like their strategy or their system, and they basically just
Mm-hmm.
copy it into a kind of like an algorithm
Sure.
or some kind of system, and literally
Yeah.
like if they want to, they could just like literally like make so much money from those algorithms because like they're just like basically from like the best traders. to
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure they do the same thing. Plus, she's a trader. I know Austin actually. She reached out to Austin too for like a podcast or something.
really.
And Lindsay too. But I liked it, and again, I like that immediate payout kind of thing.
It's definitely gonna like I guess like a lot of people are gonna love that because with FTMO like you won't even like some people don't even see their withdrawals until like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months,
And that's best case
sometimes
scenario.
never.
Some people, what 90,
9%.
89% of the people never see a payout.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's whenever the markets are really volatile, it goes up to 15%, around 15 to 16%. But like
Mm-hmm.
it's still like the challenge is still fucking hard for a lot of people. Even though they
Yeah.
give you like a refund, like they give you a free challenge basically, and then like if
Mm-hmm.
you don't break the rules, and then they also give you a refund on like the
Mm-hmm.
cost that you get if you get if you pass the challenge. But still, like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people just like it's hard. It's really fucking hard for some people. Especially like I
Oh
get a
yeah.
lot of people on Instagram DMing me like they're just trading FTMO accounts without no proper strategy. Like I'm like, come on, dudes. Like
Why would you throw away your money like that?
I know, yeah, you're just basically wasting money, more money, more money. It's like I failed 5 FTMO 100K account challenge. What am I doing wrong? You're not trading a system.
Well,
That's
first
what.
of all, you're trading FTMO with not knowing what you're doing.
Exactly. Like yeah, you shouldn't be trading. Like I know like the owner. Like the people in FTMO tell everyone like you shouldn't be trading with us or challenges if you don't know what you're doing. You don't have a profitable system or strategy.
Because that's the whole point. Is like they're funding profitable traders, not hey, I'm starting to learn. Let me pay $600 every time that I fail. You know.
Yeah, it's enticing for the beginner trader. Oh, if I get this challenge, I get a 100K account. I'm gonna be rich. It's so enticing for everyone. This is why people fell.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how some people can do it.
For me, like if I was
Well,
beginning to trade, I'm like I can make so much money off trading, and I see, oh, if I pay $600 and I pass these few challenges, I get $100,000. Let's go. For sure, take my money.
yeah, man, it sucks because people can be. I think oblivious is kind of it's a tough word to use in that case, but it's kind of what it is. It's like, come on, dude. catch, catch what we're throwing over here.
Exactly. It literally exactly. But I guess it's just like people are gonna be stubborn everywhere, so they'll have to
Yeah.
learn the hard way. Everyone learns the hard way if they're somehow.
100%. I think I'm gonna move my stop over here to on GJ to like 77, 76 as it starts to move up. So that if it comes back down, it's like I don't want it.
I got you.
70.
Well, Ryan, appreciate the call with you. I think I'm gonna end my live stream soon, just because I gotta continue. I gotta do some work. But I appreciate it. You know, appreciate helping everyone out, like with the GA trades and ECAT trades. Hopefully, some people found like a lot of insight with that, because from yesterday, a lot of people love that. So yeah, man. You know, just hopefully you don't mind, getting on a call with me. Like, whenever there's trades like this. So appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. Have a good day. All right.
I met you too. Later.
Later. And then GJ's continue pushing up. And then I was looking at EuroCAD. Let's see what EuroCAD's doing. Yeah, it's still pushing up as well. Oh, well, that's nice. Any questions? No questions. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna be ending the stream. EuroCAD pushed all the way down for Barrett, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna end the stream. So basically, as well as like with the divergent lines, for my back testing, since I've been back testing the system for like over a year now, I think like today, like definitely on EuroCAD, I think I fucked up. I didn't see that, like from the price action low to the RSI low. I definitely didn't see that, and from from the high right over here, and then the RSI high from right here, definitely needed to pay more attention to that, because I wasn't really, like, I guess, paying attention properly. But gotta get better. I wasn't really focused today 100% on the beginning of the live stream, because I was looking at mostly JPY, and JPY USD, because I saw divergence again. And EuroCAD, I did not catch that. So with this pull from right over here, respecting the breaks through the divergence line and stuff like that, I did not see that. So, but I definitely right price action low, RSI low. And then with EuroCAD, like with the swapping liquid 50, it pulled price all the way down. I didn't see for whenever I was managing this with Barrett, I did not see the pullback on the 50 minutes. So that's probably one of the things that fucked me up a little bit whenever I took this trade. But hey, even on loser trades, even though like on super trades like these, like I didn't lose money. I didn't lose money today, and I think, to be honest, that's most important as a trader, as a profitable trader for me, trading for like over 3 years. I did not lose any money today. I actually made profit. I made 0.25%. So like I'm not gonna shit on myself saying I need to like become better and better and better. Like I did not, like, the point as a trader, your main objective as a trader should be not to lose any money. And not only did I accomplish that today, but I made money today as well. So yeah, I'm gonna mark these up for you and post them out in the Instagram. Hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. Message me on Instagram if you got any questions. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, right? Tomorrow, 5 a.m. CST, same time. We're going to be trading again, and hopefully we get a big winner this time. So